crew will take it all. Throw your doubts, let them burn. We're the fire, it's our turn. I found a match in the pouring rain, a spark of fire, a little insane. The clouds are screaming, but I scream louder. This world's a fuse, and I'm the powder. Step back, hold tight, it's gonna ignite. We're gonna break the sky tonight. Crash the stars, steal the light. Don't need wings, we'll take the height. We're gonna break the sky and ignite. Tearing holes in a paper moon, kicking shadows out of the room. Every heart beats a battle drum. We're not stopping till the end has come. We're gonna break the sky tonight. Crash the stars, steal the light. Don't need wings, we'll take the height. We're gonna break the sky and ignite. No chains, no rules, no ceiling to fall. We're the wrecking crew, we'll take it all. Throw your doubts, let them burn. We're the fire, it's our turn. We're gonna break the sky tonight. Crash the stars, steal the light. Don't need wings, we'll take the height. We're gonna break the sky and ignite. We're gonna break the sky tonight. Crash the stars, steal the light. Don't need wings, we'll take the height. We're gonna break the sky and I found a match in the pouring rain, a spark of fire, a little insane. The clouds are screaming, but I scream louder. This world's a fuse, and I'm the powder. Step back, hold tight, it's gonna ignite. We're We'll take it all, throw your doubts, let them burn. We're the fire, it's our turn. We're gonna break the sky tonight. Crash the stars, steal the light. Don't need wings, we'll take the height. We're gonna break the sky and ignite. We're gonna break the sky tonight. Crash the stars, steal the light. Don't need wings, we'll take the height. We're gonna break the sky I found a match in the pouring rain, a spark of fire, a little insane. The clouds are screaming, but I scream louder. This world's a fuse, and I'm the powder. Step back, hold tight, it's gonna ignite. We're gonna break the sky tonight. Crash the stars, steal the light. Don't need wings, we'll take the height. We're gonna break the sky and ignite. Tearing holes in a paper moon, kicking shadows out of the room. Every heart beats a battle drum. We're not stopping till the end has come. We're gonna break the sky tonight. Crash the stars, steal the light. Don't need wings, we'll take the height. We're gonna break the sky and ignite. No chains, no rules, no ceiling to fall. We're the wrecking crew. We'll take it all, throw your doubts, let them burn. We're the fire, it's our turn. We're gonna break the sky tonight. Crash the stars, steal the light. Don't need wings, we'll take the height. We're gonna break the sky and ignite. We're gonna break the sky tonight. Crash the stars, steal the light. Don't need wings, we'll take the height. We're gonna break the I found a match in the pouring rain, a spark of fire, a little insane. The clouds are screaming, but I scream louder. This world's a fuse, and I'm the powder. Step back, hold tight, it's gonna ignite. We're gonna break your doubts, let them burn. We're the fire, it's our turn. We're gonna break the sky tonight. Crash the stars, steal the light. Don't need wings, we'll take the height. We're gonna break the sky tonight. We're gonna break the sky tonight. Crash the stars, steal the light. Don't need wings, we'll take the height. We're gonna break the sky I found a match in the pouring rain, a spark of fire, a little insane. The clouds are screaming, but I scream louder. This world's a fuse, and I'm the powder. Step back, hold tight, it's gonna ignite. We're gonna break the sky tonight. Crash the stars, steal the light. Don't need wings, we'll take the height. We're gonna break the sky tonight. Tearing holes in a paper moon, kicking shadows out of the room. Every heart beats a battle drum. We're not stopping till the end has come. We're gonna break the sky tonight. Crash the stars, steal the light. Don't need wings, we'll take the height. We're gonna break the sky tonight. No chains, no rules, no ceiling to fall. We're the wrecking crew, we'll take it all. Throw your doubts, let them burn. We're the fire, it's our turn. We're gonna break the sky tonight. Crash the stars, steal the light. Don't need wings, we'll take the height. We're gonna break the sky tonight. We're gonna break the sky tonight. Crash the stars, steal the light. Don't need wings, we'll take the height. We're gonna break the sky
How's it going, everybody? I, of course, am Dr. Lane. We got some more hockey for you tonight. My second hockey game of 2026, my fourth hockey game ever, as the Pittsburgh Penguins, who come in with a 28-15-11 record, take on the New York Islanders, who are 30-21-5. Both teams losing yesterday. Both teams looking to get back in the win column, as both teams, again, have been playing some pretty decent hockey lately, but of course, again, suffering a loss yesterday. Hopefully, again, we have a good one. Hopefully, it's a great game and a great stream. Appreciate you guys again. Sorry for the messy hair. Sorry for the messy everything, as I am trying to get this all set up real quick. Don't know why that scoreboard's there. Let's get rid of that. Let's refresh that. Man, everything's just hectic right now. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Again, we'll get this game on as soon as possible. Might have to... That's kind of odd. Don't know why it's not working. Couldn't check it during all that for some reason. Let me go and refresh this. Might have kicked me out. Maybe it hasn't. No, it hasn't. It's just flat out not working tonight. Interesting. Interesting. Might have to redo. Might have to do a different screen. I have to do something like this tonight. Looks like I'll have to do that. So less of me, more of the screen. I guess you guys probably won't complain about that. I don't think there's any issue there. What's up, Doc? Can't believe that this guy is rooting for Pittsburgh. This guy. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, looks like we have Rust. He's on the ice, I should say, on the field. So used to football. More of a football guy here. Yeah, pretty much it. Again, I don't really have much pregame stuff. Can tell you, apparently the Islanders not so great at putting up points, but of course they actually do pretty solid at not allowing many points. So again, expect a lower scoring game tonight. Face-off going to be won by the Penguins as we are underway here in New York. And already we have a out of play. That was pretty crazy. 5 seconds in, there you go. Patrick Roy, his third season as the Islanders head coach, 85, 16, and 22. That's just a little bit, well, I guess that's a little below 500. Face-off going to happen near the goalie of Pittsburgh. Skinner in the net for the Pens. You miss football? Yeah, appreciate you, Goku's nephew, for tuning in. Appreciate all you guys for tuning in. Again, I do apologize. I don't know why the normal screen ain't working, but we are underway once again. The face-off won by the Islanders. Shot on goal. That's deflected. Oh, and he completely whiffed on the shot for the rebound there. So one shot for the Islanders, none for the Penguins. Penguins working it down the far wall on the right side there. They're moving right to left as it's going to be intercepted once again by the Islanders. Islanders taking it back. Passes to the far wall. Passes back over in the middle of the ice, crossing the logo, moving down the near wall as he'll pass it back to an Islander. Number 13 spins her around, looking for somebody. Passes at the blue line. Shot going to be inside, and it's going to be down. So good stop there by the goalie of Pittsburgh. And Skinner in the net tonight. Shelov's in the net yesterday. Again, in the loss to the Senators. Covered that one here on this channel. Doing back-to-back Penguins games. For the first time ever. Back-to-back days, back-to-back Penguins games. Again, all I'll be doing with hockey will be Penguins games, nothing else. Face-off going to be won by the... Well, actually, no one's won it yet. It's being poked around. Penguin falls down. It's won by the Islanders, but then it's quickly taken away by the Penguins as he sends it up the ice to an Islander. Islander playing it off the near wall. It's going to be taken by an Islander. He's going to now pass it back and slides it to the far wall, where it's going to be skating behind the goalie of Pittsburgh, Skinner. Intercepted once again by the Islanders. Islanders playing it in the corner, the near corner. A little bit of elbowing there. Nothing comes of that elbowing. But Islander passes it inside. It's going to be deflected away, though. And now Pittsburgh will have their first real chance here. Working it down the near wall. Sends it across the ice, and no one's there. Now the Penguins have it behind the goalie, as he's going to be bunched up by a couple of Islanders, and he's pickpocketed. And Islanders making it down the near side wall. Sends it around the goalie. Goalie's going to go ahead and grab it. Now it's poked. Ooh, loose puck. Now the Penguins have it on a 3-on-2 opportunity. Passes it inside. Oh, and he couldn't pull the trigger. He had it. And it's like he handed it off to the goalie. He couldn't quite take the shot. Looks like there's going to be a penalty. Scott Mayfield, 2 minutes for hooking Igor Chinakhov. He's going to be the guilty party. He'll be spending 2 minutes in the penalty box. Let's see here. Miss Football, me too, man. How are you doing tonight? I'm doing okay, George. Hanging in there. Jeffrey, pulling for the Pens. Appreciate you, Jeffrey, for tuning in. So, a minor penalty. So, it's not a power play, or is it? I don't know. I guess it is. I don't know. Okay, that is a penalty. All right, just making sure. I've never heard the term minor penalty before. TNT is the one broadcasting the game tonight, not the usual Sportsnet Pittsburgh, as the Penguins have a power play, 1:40 left in the power play, but the Islanders doing a good job if they send it back to the Pittsburgh end. And he passes it to Crosby. Crosby taking it down the far wall, skating in the middle of the ice, dribbling through the entire defense. Shot's going to be deflected. Crosby working his magic again with a serious threat there. Crosby passing it back over. Shot's going to be saved by the Islander goalie. Right to him. Crosby, you got to see some of the elite play there. Just, again, skating through the entire Islander defense. Saved, though, by Sorokin. And another shot eventually. I believe Malkin was the one that shot that time. And that was deflected away. No, my uncle said it in Discord, but I don't know if you saw it. Yeah, I saw it. I reacted to it. Not really surprising, to be honest with you. Whole crazy thing. I don't know if he's going to get all 100 million. But I don't know. I think the guy actually has a legit case with all the stuff that happened. All right, 55 seconds left in the power play as the Penguins making their way down the left side. Penguins apparently fourth in the NHL in power play percentage. Islanders 26th in power play kills. Looks like they may get a kill here. 40 seconds left. Malkin, a little bit of a line change. Malkin passes it back. Believe that is... I don't know if that was Letang or not. I don't know. Probably not. Passes... No, that's Chinakhov. He sends it inside. That's going to be deflected away. I think Letang's still out. As the Penguins have it on the far wall, going to be poked away. Chinakhov again. Near circle. Passes inside, deflected away. Chinakhov going to poke it away. 5 seconds left on the power play, and I believe that's going to do it. That's going to be a kill. So, unsuccessful power play. 16:02 left to go in the first period. 0-0 each team with one shot on goal. Here come the Penguins yet again, moving right to left, wearing their white uniforms. Islanders in the blue and orange. Looking like the Mets out there. Mets and Pirates. Opening day coming up in 2 months. Anyway, that's going to be passed to the near circle. Shot's going to be deflected away. Penguins once again have it, sending it up the ice on the far wall. And around, Penguin does connect with it behind the goalie. Sends it around to the blue line. Blue line passes inside of the near circle, who just sends it, for some reason, directly to the Islanders. Islanders will gladly take it down the far wall. Sends it to the near wall, near circle. As he'll send it down the near wall once more to the Penguins, who are there to retrieve it with 15:10 left to go in the first period. Here comes again the Penguins as he sends it around, ring around the rosy style. Penguins there. 3 Penguins behind the goalie line, but nothing comes of it as they turn it over. In the near corner, little scuffle for it as that's sent up the ice for the Islanders. But I believe the Penguins once again dominating possession the last, well, ever since really the power play. Intercepted by the Islanders, sending it up the ice. And Clifton with it. Sends it inside. Oh, the puck's just standing there. Luckily, the Penguins saw it first. Almost dangerous. It was left right in front of the goalie's area. Sending it up the ice. Deflected away by the Islanders. Penguins had it deflected away. Islanders had it again. Crosby with it behind the goalie area. He's going to send it across, and it's poked away. Crosby wins it again. Then it's poked away again, but the Penguins with it around the logo at the blue line, left circle. Looking around, trying to find somebody, cannot. taken away by the Islanders as they're at the blue line now, crossing mid-ice, as it's going to be sent to the goalie Skinner, who sends it around. But an Islanders there on the receiving end. Now he sends it to a Penguin. Penguin gives it up. Oh, one-on-one with the goalie. Oh, and it's poked away by the goalie. Good stuff by the goalie Skinner. One-on-one opportunity. The Islanders, he had a great opportunity. Another shot's going to be deflected away. As looks like the Islanders have it on the near circle. Sends it inside. It's going to be saved by Skinner. Islanders have had some good looks. Sorry about that. Didn't realize I'd had my phone. Don't know if you can hear it. Looks like that's going to be a commercial break. 13:31 left to go. 0-0 is your score here in New York. Probably ended at 100 million, so you can get like 5 to 20 million. Yeah, honestly, I don't see him getting all that, but I think he has got a great shot, to be honest with all that stuff that happened. Appreciate you, Matthew, for tuning in, man. Thank you again for listening. Let's see here. I guess I can move my face a little bit. Because, like I said, normally I have it on this screen, but for some reason, it is not working. I have a scoreboard and all that, and a ticker. That's working. I will have to look at that after this is over. That's weird. I don't know why it's not working. Oh, well. It is what it is. I'll have to look at it right after. Adds to the things I got to do. Hey, how's it going, Rising Rhino? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you for tuning in. I know you got a busy stream up ahead with the Pro Bowl games. I know you'll do a good job of making that entertaining, because I personally would not, I find. Well, I mean, I don't know. I think they still do dodgeball. I like dodgeball. That's kind of fun. But again, make sure to check out Rising Rhino, folks. He does a lot of football. Does a little bit of football as well. And he also does football. He will mix in some Colorado Avalanche as well. So, I mean, again, there might be a time when I can't do a Penguins Avalanche game if you're interested in that, or Avalanche and Islanders. So make sure, again, to check out some of the content that Rising Rhino does. It's great stuff. Great stuff. Friend of the channel. We will actually be collabing Thursday for the NFL honors. So, no, I will not be doing the Penguins Sabres game, as we'll be looking at the NFL honors, just chatting up football for a couple of hours. That'll be pretty fun. Always a good time to chalk football with the Rhino. Leopard Gator, yes. Leopard Gator is one of the best there is. But he's actually Jaguar Gator. Forgot to mention football. Yeah, I did forget to mention football. Yeah, my bad. So, yeah, he also does football as well. Just in case I wasn't able to mention that. Face-off won by the Penguins in their near side, near circle, as they will send it up the ice, but it's going to be poked away by the Islanders, as he will send it up inside. No, never mind. The puck staying with him on the far wall. Sends it to the near wall, as he sends it ring around the Rosie style to the goalie. Goalie will pass it to a defenseman, who sends it across the ice, the far wall. Intercepted by the Islanders. Going to be a shot from way outside, not even close. He really went back and whacked that thing. Penguins will take it up the ice, crossing the logo, sending it up the ice. Ring around the Rosie they go to the near wall. Sends it up the ice to the far wall, where the Islanders will have it. Sends it inside. He's dribbling through the entire team. Number 13 cuts on the far circle, looking for a teammate. Sends it inside. Then the Penguin slips. Far circle once again. Sends it back to the blue line. Blue line. Oh, it makes the guy miss, but the Penguins are there to help him out. Sends it up the ice, but the Islanders already moving quickly here on the near wall in the near corner, taken away by the Penguins. Sends it to the far wall. Far wall's looking around. He sends it to, well, I guess another ring around the Rosie style of pass. Doesn't connect with anything. Islanders with it, sending it up. Penguins intercepted at mid-ice, as that's going to be flicked out of play with 12:05 left to go in the first. Should be a good chat and hang out. Oh, yeah, for sure. Good to see you covering. I appreciate you, man. I don't know the Jaguar Gator popped in for a stream. You don't know Jaguar Gator? Or, no, you do know Jaguar Gator. I can't. Don't know the Jaguar Gator. Popped into a stream or two. Jaguar Gator. I mean, he's one of the bigger football YouTubers. He's got about 70K subscribers. Definitely Been around for a while. Up 21-7 on USC. Nice. Face-off won by the Islanders. Since Christmas, again, Penguins have been pretty good. 13-3-2. They've been the second best in NHL. They've been really solid. Don't know who the first is. I don't even know if it's the Colorado Avalanche. They have not looked... Well, I mean, I don't know. They lost last night. Anyway, Islanders taking it down the left side. It's going to be tripped from behind. Islander crowd wanting a penalty. No penalty was given at the moment. I don't think it's going to happen at all as he sends it to the far wall. Takes a whack inside. Deflected away. Good save. Sends it to the blue line near circle. Sends it inside. The Penguins are there as they'll pass it up the ice. And the Islander crowd booing and booing and booing. Again, Penguins always the bad guys. For some reason, they always are. Even though they are not. Anyway, the Islanders bring it up the ice. Looks like there's going to be a whistle. Don't know what would be the case. Ooh, man, that was kind of close. Wow. Interesting. Could have been a trip there. Not going to say it was or wasn't. It was pretty interesting. So again, 11:06, going to have a face-off here in the Penguins half. How many hockey games in one season are there? It's like 81 or 82. It's like the NBA almost. Sends it across, sends it up the ice. Crosby on the right side sends it, and that is going to be poked away as the Islanders have it. One-on-one opportunity is going to slow it down, letting some of his teammates passes inside. Didn't know where the puck was. The Penguins did, though, as they will turn it up the ice. He sends it up, and looks like there's going to be an offsides on Pittsburgh. Clock, for some reason, has stopped at 11:06, but that is not accurate. Wow, that was interesting. I believe it's 10. Okay, so I'm going to update it. 10:43 left to go on my end. So I guess I'm about 30 or 40 seconds off. It is what it is. It's usually the case. Dr. Delay is on a delay. Face-off going to be won by the Islanders on the far side as he sends it back behind his own goalie, passing it amongst themselves as the Penguins kind of pressing the issue as the Islanders will unpress the issue, relieve some pressure there. Penguins win it back. Oh, intercepted by the Islanders, but then it's taken back by the Penguins on the far wall, looking for a pass, finds a Penguin on the near wall, sends it back to the far wall. Now he's going to bring it behind the goalie, going to take it up the ice. Penguins, again, have been more on defense or so the last 3 or 4 minutes since commercial break, really, as the Islanders win it back once more. Penguins take it away, sends it up the ice. Islanders are there. Sends it back behind the goalie. He takes a big whack from a Penguin, and that's going to be a push. Ooh, got a Penguin on the ground, as there's pretty much a huge scrum for it. And they're just whacking the sticks around. Penguins win it back. He's at the blue line. Penguins sends it inside, and that's going to be deflected out of play with 9:36 left to go. Another shot on goal. That one by Shea. Nothing happening. 0-0 your score for another commercial break. Playing Man with Your Older Sister earlier was hilarious, I bet. Yeah, that must have been a one-sided affair. It's always interesting to play like a sports game against someone that has never played before. You've been sent from PAS on raid. Appreciate you, Thomas, for tuning in. Thomas, appreciate you, Pure Adrenaline Sports, for the raid. Appreciate you, man. And they're also a friend of the channel. Make sure, again, to check out Thomas Fitzpatrick. Make sure to also check out Pure Adrenaline Sports for all your hockey and all your baseball needs. Also does football as well. I'm trying to get everything else. Football, baseball, hockey. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Just subscribe anyway. Make sure, again, to subscribe to Pure Adrenaline Sports. Appreciate you, man. PS in the house, showing some support during our intermission. Gotcha. Yeah, gotcha. We're in a commercial break here, 0-0. The score here in New York, Pittsburgh and the Islanders. Taking out Spradley, he was good at Call of Duty, made 85 on zombies. Wow, that's pretty good. Dr. Lay, have a great rest of your live stream broadcast. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Charles. Yeah, I'm ready. Pure adrenaline for Pirates and the Mets. That'll be pretty fun. That'll be pretty fun opening series. Hopefully we can at least take one. That is the goal. That would make me feel pretty good, not getting swept. We have a good shot of taking one, I would say, with Paul Skeens, but we don't seem to win the games that he pitches anyway. Don't seem to win all that. So, yeah, thank you again for the raid. Again, appreciate it, Thomas, Charles, and, of course, Pure Adrenaline Sports for the support. Helps out the channel a lot. It really does. Working our way back here to New York, 0-0. Again, not much happening. Had some shots on target. Had a power play by the Penguins. Scott Mayfield of New York sent to the penalty box. The Penguins unable to make it happen during the power play. And pretty much, 0-0. Back and forth we go. Face-off going to be won by, I guess, the Penguins. After about 5 seconds of just whacking the stick around, the Penguins with it. As he sends it. Oh, it's deflected away back behind the goalie's net. And the Penguins will have it as he's crunched on the far wall. Poked away by the Islanders, and they will emerge victorious and start moving up the ice. As he sends it across the ice, finds a Penguin in the far circle, sends it to the near circle in their own end, sends it back to the far circle, sends it up the far wall, taken by number 18. And that's going to be passed inside, trying to find someone, taken away by the Islanders. Now it's taken back by the Penguins, sends it inside, and sliding around are the Penguins, but unable to find the puck. Defenseman mismanages it, but he does recover. No one on him. Again, 0-0, 8:35 left to go here in the first period. Islanders taking it down the far wall, moving fast. It's going to go ahead and send it across the ice. Fights to the near circle. Sends it back behind the goalie of Pittsburgh, which the Pittsburgh Penguins do win possession once more. Then they send it away to the Islanders. Islanders have possession once more. Sends it up the ice, where the Islanders will fight it on the near corner. Back behind the goalie they go. He's trying to find someone. Sends it back to the blue line, near side, far side. Sends it inside, poked away by the Penguins. Penguins will have it. It's a 2-on-2 opportunity. Make it a 3-on-2 opportunity for the Penguins. He's racing down the right side and is not going to... Oh, shot on goal. It's a goal. I didn't think he had it in him. Passes it inside when he had already passed the goalie. And we do see a goal. Anthony Mantha, who's been on a tear. 8 points in the last 5 games. There we go. Anthony Mantha on the assist from Brazeau. I honestly didn't think he had it. Send it again. I thought he was going to go across the goal. He sends it behind him, where Mantha is there to make it a 1-0 game. Pens leading the Islanders. Playing against Florida in the Natty. Nice. And as soon as I get a chance, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Again, watch spoilers, AZ. I assure you, I'm watching the game. I will get to the score. I will get to the goal. I promise. I promise I will let you know whenever I see something like that. That is kind of how it goes. Anyway, that is going to be won by the Islanders. Going to be stopped by the Islanders as there's a puck that floats too close to Sorokin, the Islanders goalie. Again, 1-0 your score. As soon as I get the chance, I will be sure to show you a little bit of a animation. It's kind of cool. I like the NHL.com. It shows you animation like how the play went. Can't keep a good Mantha down. You can't. That was nice. That was really nice. Really nice play there by Brazeau and Mantha. Going to be a scrum in the near corner. Sends it across the ice to the far circle, where the Islanders are there to retrieve it. Sends it back behind the goal. He sends it to the near wall. And now the Penguins will watch it as it's an icing. Got nothing right now. It's a play-by-play. Yeah, it's play-by-play. It's like, oh, wow. Like I'll keep the big plays to myself. That's, I don't know, was that a first down? I don't know. Yeah, I don't feel like mentioning it. Sends it inside. Shot going to be deflected away. As Rust will have it, sends it back to the blue line. Sends it to Rust, who couldn't handle it as it skates by him. And a lot of pushing and shoving down. Penguins, Islanders not exactly being friendly to one another. Islanders have it, sends it to the far wall. Intercepted by the Penguins. As he will send, it's pickpocketed Crosby's pass. As the Islanders will have it in their own end. Near side, far side. Islanders have it again in their own end. 6:24 and counting. 1-0 Pittsburgh and New York. Over New York, pardon me. As he sends it up the ice, and it's going to be in the corner. Deflected away. The Islanders have it behind the goalie. Sends it to the blue line. Shot inside. Deflected away. As the Penguins will send it across the far corner. An Islander and a Penguin fell down. Sends it up the far wall. Penguins send it to the near wall where it finds a Penguin. He sends it around the backside of the goalie area. It's going to be deflected away. Penguins have it. Shot on goal. Going to be wide. Penguins have it at the blue line. Sends it up the ice, far circle. Blue line again. Sends it up to where there's a Penguin behind the goalie area. He's got crunched. Islanders will have it on the far wall. Sends it up, trying to connect with an Islander, and they do, but he's going to be held up against the wall by two Penguins trying to gatekeep this puck. He's just holding it, and it's going to be won by the Penguins as he sends it up. It's intercepted. Intercepted by the Islanders on the far circle, looking around, turning inside. He bumps into a Penguin, but an Islander has it, sends it inside, snared by the goalie Skinner. Good save. 5:01 left to go. Pittsburgh 1, New York 0. How's it going, Goku? Good to see you, man. All right, we can kind of show you the goal visualizer. So this is kind of what happened on that Pittsburgh Penguin goal. It was a 2-on-2, then it became a 3-on-2. Then he sent it back. That was just really nice, really cool feature, by the way. I really enjoy this. I think that is cool. I wish that like the NFL.com or something would have that. Can't stay long. You have a shift today. Oh, you're good, man. Appreciate you, Goku, for tuning in. And Goku's nephew. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Appreciate all you guys for tuning in. So there you go. That is how it works. Pretty neat stuff. That is cool. It is great. Yeah, I love it, Denny. I wish there'd be, like I said, for football, that'd be pretty cool. Which for this year, for baseball, I'm exploring of just probably leaving it on that 3D thing. I personally hate it, but it might actually help the channel. So I'm going to go ahead and just do what's best for the channel. Not going to do that often. I mean, I will do what's best for the channel a lot, but for the most part, I do want to do what I want. But I think that's going to be one of the few things where I'm going to kind of just leave it to where it's the animated thing on the screen, and the players are kind of just doing their thing. I just hate that it can become a mess, but I think I'll just do that for baseball season. We'll see. That's a great feature. It's awesome, Jeffrey. It's great. That's really cool. That's on NHL.com. So again, if you guys are wondering where that is NHL.com. That's why I switched from the ESPN. Normally, I use ESPN for everything, or at least for football and all that stuff, but. Now I'm going to go ahead and just use NHL.com for NHL because, you have that feature. It's really cool. Really cool stuff. Appreciate you, Mysterious, for tuning in. Yeah, I still have the Bears emoji. I guess I'm going to take that down soon. Guess I can have it up for a little bit. Face-off won by the Penguins, sending it up the ice on the near wall. Going to be poked away by the Islanders, intercepted by the Penguins. As he's moving up the ice, sends it inside and snared out of the air by the New York goalie. The name escapes me for the moment. Said it earlier, Sorokin. 8 shots for the Penguins, 4 for the Islanders. 4:49 left to go here in the first period. Again, the Penguins leading 1-0. A goal by Mantha. Brazeau, I believe, or Brazeau with the assist. You can't remove my precious Bears. I could, actually. I could. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, if I have no reason to not do it, I guess I can leave it up. I do have a lot of Bears fans on the channel. Face-off won by the Islanders, sending it up the ice, taken away by the Penguins on the near wall. Far wall now for the Penguins. Sends it back to the near wall, looking around, looking for a teammate. Sends it up over the ice. Going to be with the Islanders, sending it up on the ice again. Intercepted by the Penguins. Penguins will send it on the far wall. Oh, a turnover. Costly pass. Passes it back. Islanders shot. Going to be deflected away by the Penguins. Almost a devastating play there by the Penguins, trying to hurt themselves, but a good play there by number, I believe that was 77 or 75, not too sure. Good play as he sends it. Shot inside, going to be saved by Sorokin. Almost again a rough one. That was almost a bad pass. Malkin doing too much. Number 77 with the great block. Can't see the name. Kulak, I think. Why'd you take down the Bears? Afraid there's a next... I'm not afraid at all. I don't have to worry about the Bears being great. That's once in every, 10 years or so. And then they go back to being the Bears. That's going to be sent up the ice, where it's going to be an icing. So another face-off. Ensuing in 3:54 left to go here in the first period. Pittsburgh up 1-0. Might be a little upset about that. 31-28, not upset at all. Barely beat Mason Rudolph. Keep that in mind. Anyway, face-off won by the Islanders. Going to be on the near wall. Sends it to the far wall. Intercepted by the Penguins. Penguins give it right back. But then they get it right back, sending it to the near wall of the Penguins as they're working their way up the ice. He's skating around, sent it to the far wall, poked away by the Islanders. Then it's reclaimed by the Penguins. Near wall shot off the post. Oh, my goodness. As close as possibly can be, as it's going to be taken away by the Islanders. Crossing the logo on the near wall. A little bump there by the Islander. Another bump by an Islander to another Penguin, as the Penguins will have it on the near wall. Intercepted by the Islanders, trying to dribble his way through or deke his way through. Passed inside, saved by the Penguins. Again, Skinner with the save. 3:05 left to go here in the first period. Just mad Caleb is better than Big Ben. Better at what? Ben threw a lot of picks, but I think Williams might actually take the cake on that. But Ben was a gamer. He was awesome. Sends it to the near wall of the Penguins. Penguins winning the face-off, and he will send it to the far wall where the Islanders will have it. Islanders all going to be grouped up there in the corner. Won by the Penguins at the blue line. Sends it to the far circle. Far circle back to the blue line. Sends it inside. Poked away. Islanders will have it as he will circle around the goalie's area. Sends it back over to the near circle. Sends it up the near wall, where I believe the Penguins and Islanders will tussle it out, and the Penguins will win. And the Islanders have it. Another shot well off target. Islanders have it. Now it's taken away by the Penguins, who send it up the near wall. I believe the Islanders will have it. 2:15 left to go here in the first period. 1-0 your score. Penguins with more shots on goal tonight than they did, I believe, in the first two periods last night. Again, no offense. Really, another icing. 2:05 left to go here in the first. Guess they're doing the showing a commercial here. I think this is for the Olympics, February 6th to the 22nd. Yeah, I guess I'll do some of the Olympics. Why not? I don't know what I'm going to be calling this month. So anyway, won by the Penguins. Penguins will have it as he spins around, sends it in the middle, now to the far wall, sends it to the middle of the ice again. 3-on-2. Penguins have it poked away, though, by the Islanders. And he'll send it up the ice as the Islanders have it crossing mid-ice. Sends it to the blue line. Finds it to the far wall. Penguins poke it away. Bad pass by the Islanders. As that's poked away by the Islanders. Islanders have it. 1-on-2. Sends it back to a teammate. He's looking for someone. Sends it across the far ice to the far circle. As he's circling around, trying to find someone. Sends it inside. Poked away. Yeah, it's going to be a goal. The puck was just chilling on the line. It was only a matter of time before it was poked away. And the Islanders do tie it up. Sent it inside into a dangerous area. The puck was just what seemed like was just chilling there in the blue zone for an hour. Felt like an hour before it was eventually poked away. Oh my goodness, Skinner had no idea. He had no idea where it was. Jeez. Just so close. Shea was so close to saving it. Skinner had no idea. Skinner had no idea where it was. Horvat with the goal. Let me go and send that inside. So 1-1 your score. 1:11 left to go. Penguins making it way down the left side. There's going to be a penalty. I don't know what the penalty will be, but there is something, or is whistle dead. They're highlighting Chinikov here. Seals won't win another chip in your lifetime? Well, I mean, hopefully, Goku, you live a while there. That's not good. I want to see you, grow up and live a full life, but you're implying that you're not living much longer. Bryce Young is better than Ben. Crazy stuff. What are you watching the game on? It's going to be on TNT. TNT tonight. Not the usual ESPN Plus for me. Face-off won by the Penguins. 1 minute left to go as he sends it behind the goalie. And looks like the Penguins will have it once again on the near circle, circling around, trying to find somebody. Sends it up the near wall where it's going to be poked away and fought over. The Islanders appearingly winning it for now. But now the Penguins emerge from the pile. Penguins with it. Crosby sends it to the far circle. Poked away and bad pass. The Islanders will have it. 3-on-2 opportunity for the Islanders. Far circle circling around. Trying to find somebody. 20 seconds left. And the Islanders are moving backwards. Only 17 seconds. They got one last chance here. They have, an empty net for the final 12 seconds. Delayed penalty. Islanders sending it inside. Shot's going to be well wide. 7 seconds. 5 seconds. One last shot. Shot's going to be enough. Oh, my goodness, a goal. They brought the barrage. They just kept bringing the guys again. Empty net. And the Islanders lead 2-1. There was a delayed penalty by Pittsburgh. So it looks like they will start the second period with the vast majority of this power play. Oh, my goodness. Shot was well wide. Islanders restarting, sending it to the blue line where the shot just too much for Skinner. Man. 2-1. Big Ben ain't better than Ben Jarvis. Ben Jarvis, what a legend. Unfortunately, played for the Bengals and the Patriots. Fellow Rage Baiter, yeah. Got the whole family in tonight. The Goku family. Face-off won by the Islanders, and they'll just kind of hold it out for the 3 seconds. 2-1 your score. Islanders leading over Pittsburgh. I got a visualizer for the second goal of the game that made it 1-1. Here you go. Again, the puck was just chilling there for what felt like an hour, but really only a second or two. And as soon as I get a chance, I'll be sure to send you the near goal, the next goal, which was by Schaefer, Matthew Schaefer. giving the Islanders a 2-1 lead. Pretty unfortunate, all this stuff just recently happening, and again, the last 2 minutes of the first period. But yeah, 2-1 your score. Islanders leading over the Penguins. Whole family. Yeah, you guys are family, right? Cousin, nephew, I don't remember. Don't remember what Goku said. But again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Again, during intermission, I kind of just chill. Again, it turns into a Q&A, so if you guys just want to chat about whatever, make it happen. I'm going to, again, try to work on this stuff. Don't think it's going to happen. I don't know why this ain't working. Yeah, I don't know why. I guess I'd have to probably restart OBS, which obviously can't do that because that would mess up everything. Crush two boys. Nice. 46-23. There we go. That's Big Mike. Rigged. What's the shots? 11 shots for the Penguins, 8 shots for the Islanders. There you go. Again, I'm sorry. I usually have a scoreboard, but it's up there. The scoreboard's going to be up top. Rigged? Saying it's rigged? I don't know about all that. Now everyone's chatting now. Jeez, hi from Ken. How's it going, Yogi? Good to see you. Appreciate you for tuning in. How's it going, Liam? Hockey's not rigged. I don't know if hockey's... Yeah, I don't know if hockey... there's not as much money in hockey as there are, of course, with, money with the NFL, FIFA. Of course, there's a lot of betting. Again, sports betting kind of controls it all. Yeah, I don't know about rigged, though. That's just Penguins. I think that's just typical Penguins. I think any Penguin fan will tell you. Yeah, that sounds about right. 2 goals in the final 2 minutes of a period. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even watch hockey, and I know about that. But, yeah, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Again, just feel free to chat down below. And talk about, again, football. Talk about, again, when it comes to hockey, not really, knowledgeable in that. I'm sure you guys can tell. I'm sure you guys can easily tell. But, again, I want to give it a go. Obviously, again, I'm a Steelers fan, Pirates fan. So, and again, I kind of casually pay attention to the Penguins. I'll just look up their score at the end of the night, or every now and then I'll see what they're doing. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see. I've been listening to you every playoff game. You're the best. Oh, appreciate you, man. Yeah, I mean, football is more of my specialty. It really is, and it's more of my passion. So thank you, Yogi. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, just ready for the Super Bowl, and of course, ready to cry after it's over, because no more football until August, late August. And it's Penguins. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I feel like most Penguin fans would know that the Penguins that's what they do. They just seem to allow goals in bunches. It's like they take their foot off the gas. Penguins stink. Not looking good right now. Again, Penguins have been rocking it since the, I guess, Christmas break. I know they started off the season well, then they kind of went into trash can mode, but lately they've been playing very well since Christmas. So they've played a really solid month and a half of hockey. Are you a real doc? I am not. I am not a real doctor. Not a real doctor at all. Since we're here at commercial break, again, we still got about, 10 minutes of intermission time. In the other hockey games, Blue Jackets, Devils 0-0, Flyers 2, Capitals 1, Senators 1, Hurricanes 1, Sabres 1, Lightning 1. And I believe that is it. In college basketball, Pittsburgh about to play soon at Virginia. It would be nice to see an upset there. Don't think it happens. Let's see. Let me go and refresh this. UConn all over Xavier, 64-32. Pittsburgh needs to go back to Big East. That's how they can refine their glory days. Duke leading 51-35 over Boston College. DePaul leading 12-10 over St. John's. Miami of Ohio 73, Buffalo 71. Wow, that seemed like a really good one there. A really good one. Tennessee leading 39-35 over Ole Miss. Let's see what else. That seems to be all of note. And yeah, that's where we'll just leave it there. All your family of doctors, best Penguin ever, Lemieux or Jagger? I think most people would say Lemieux. So I will go with Lemieux. Again, when it comes to hockey, I do apologize, Yogi, not really an expert on it, but from what I gather, Lemieux seems to be the guy. Marino would be the best in today's NFL, but Ben would be close behind only because of Marino's quick release. Ben was great, though. Ben was great. Marino would be pretty good. I don't know about... I don't know. I mean, obviously he has like the arm and all that, the quick release. I don't know. Again, obviously he threw for 5,000 yards that 1 year, and I think, and I'm a defender of the past, as when it comes to the NFL, but I was turned into an antagonist of the past, I guess, because I was antagonized. I think the idea that he throws for 6,000 yards in today's NFL is pretty ridiculous. Because again, he only did it once. Not saying that it's not impressive. It is very impressive. But Dan Marino only threw for 5,000 yards once. And again, I get what era it was. That doesn't mean, again, it's like, okay, so he drops back to 4,000. He throws it to 3,000, 3,000, 3,000 again. I felt that, I don't know, what that gentleman was doing that one day was just trashing today's game, which again, am I a fan of today's game? No, it's not the best. I prefer the 2000s myself. But, yeah, I mean, again, he was pretty good. Dan Marino would have a lot of success today, but, I don't know. It's just, there's just something that tells me I don't know about all that. Hey, Doc, how's it going? It's going, Yin Yang. Appreciate you, man, for tuning in. Appreciate you, man. Just kind of hanging out until the Super Bowl, really. Not on here 24/7, obviously, but just kind of waiting for the Super Bowl to get here. And all that. Have the Steelers got a new coach? Yes, they have Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy going to be the new coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I, for one, am okay with it. I'm okay with the hire. I'm okay with changing it up. Safe hire, but honestly, I don't really trust the owner, Art Rooney, to make a solid pick. I really don't. So, it's fine that he went with the safe route. I'm totally okay with that. I met Gordie Howe. It's a nice guy. Who's the most famous athlete? Well, most famous athlete that I've ever met? I don't know if I really have met one that's like super famous. I can't think of anyone really. I feel like I have. I feel like I've met maybe not an athlete, but somebody of note. I can't think of anyone. Probably haven't. So nervous for the Super Bowl. Why can't Sunday be here already? Exactly. Yeah, definitely ready for it. But I'm also, again, sad already. I'm already, like, football to me is already gone. Like, to me, it's already mentally, like, this past Sunday was the realization. Honestly, no. I actually can't take that. I take that back. Honestly, I think it was probably, like, once the wild card round ends, which I know, coincidentally, it's when the Steelers always seem to end, right? In the recent years. But I feel like that's when football's over, because then there's only 8 teams left. The wild card round, you see, there's, again, over almost half the league. 14 teams are in. Used to be 12, now 14, and there's still a lot of teams. But, once the teams start getting eliminated, it's like, man, it's over. That's why I kind of like Week 18. It's sad. It's a bittersweet thing. Like, I don't know, call me crazy. I don't care if the Titans are like, 3-13 and whatnot. It's still pretty cool to see, like, the score bug down there. Oh, the Jaguars and the Titans, You can't see that in the playoffs. Like, that's it. You only get the one game on at one time. I think that, honestly, yeah, once the playoffs start, football's over. I don't know. Pat stinks. Seahawks gonna win? I don't know. I don't think the. I don't know about the Pats stinking. Another loss. Well, thank you for going woke this month. Hope you. This guy, Trisk. Why? Why do you have to always say something like that, bro? Why? Let's see. Pats saw Penguins fans going wild on the fan cam. Yeah, I don't know about all that. I don't know. Being inclusive, they had a big production yesterday before the game. I don't know. I don't know anything about all that. I don't know, Trisk. Like I said, I try to, regardless how I feel about a lot of things, what is that? Whatever's on the ice or whatever. Not really on the ice. I don't really watch much hockey, but whatever's on the field, or again, even on the ice, I guess. Like, that's what it is. I talk about that. Like, I wasn't a fan of all the kneeling. But again, I wasn't watching for the kneeling. I was watching the players. I wanted to watch the game. So, that's what all that was. So, I just let it. Whatever they want to do, whatever they want to do, whatever. Apparently, the thunderstorm over here is not done. I thought it was. 46-23. Yeah, I saw your comment earlier. Michael. Again, we're about 5 minutes away from intermission. Again, just kind of hanging out until then. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Just kind of waiting for the second period to start. I can show you the final goal now, because definitely the time has passed. So here's the goal that happened with 3 seconds left. And again, it was just a nice pass in the middle here. That's going to make it happen, yep. So 2-1, again, your score. 11-10. Apparently they updated the shots. It was 11-8 earlier. But yeah, 11-10. Penguins leading in the shots. Of course, Islanders leading in the goals. Face-off percentage 50-50. 10 hits by the Penguins, 3 for the Islanders. Block shots, 4 for the Penguins, 3 for the Islanders. Giveaways, 10 for the Penguins, 4 for the Islanders. And 3 takeaways for the Penguins, 1 for the Islanders. So there you go. Those are the statistics for this game. I just watched our girls lose 105-9. The other coach pressed all the way to 100. Oh wow, that's kind of lame, honestly. That is pretty lame. I don't like that. I don't like whenever, because you run up the score. I won in tennis 6-0, 6-0 plenty of times, but you have to get to 6. You don't want to lose a game, especially to a inferior opponent. I don't know. I never really was a fan of running up the score. Unless they were a hated rival. And then that's fair. Because I know in soccer I disagreed with a lot of what you did. Because, if they're freaking bullying our players, I always was like, well, we're going to show them that we're so much better than them. I disagreed with that part. But yeah, I don't like running up the score. America can be striking. So, yeah, crazy stuff. Well, will Crosby and Malcolm retire? I don't know. It's got to be happening within a few years, but they're playing still at a pretty good level. Crosby, really, again, he's still one of the best players in the game. So it's really up to them. I don't think there's anything that's going crazy. I didn't say Marino was better when Ben was said. Oh yeah, no, I wasn't talking about you, Keith. I wasn't talking about you. Yeah, no, Keith, you're good. I wasn't talking about you. I was just thinking about. The conversation just triggered another memory I had on here, and I didn't like that one gentleman that was just completely ripping today again. I will most likely agree with most people about the state of the game today, but he was just completely trashing, and I didn't really like what he was saying. No, you're good, Keith. Keith, you're great. Go watch your boys get trounced. See you in 90 minutes. All right, good luck. UConn basketball natty on the way, possibly. Can you do Masters golf watch along? I don't know. It just depends. Most likely not, to be honest with you. It really just depends. I would have to probably pick up like after a Pirates game. I just don't know. I think that's when, in March or April? April. Really just depends on when the Masters is. Because I'm going to be doing a lot of Pittsburgh Pirates baseball. My target for how many games I'm doing for the Pirates this year is about 120 games. I'd like to cover 120 games of the Pirates. So yeah, let me look at when the Masters is. But it'd be cool. Again, I actually enjoy watching golf. I really do. I really do. Full held in the first week of April. First full week of April. So April 9th and 12th. Yeah, just, like I said, it'll just, it'll have to pick up coverage of probably after a Pirates game. So that's honestly a good idea, honestly. I'd have to learn how to call it, but yeah. Golf a watch long sounds terrible. Honestly, I'm sure it can do numbers. Honestly. I like golf. I do watch golf. I haven't watched it in a while, but I play it every now and then. I mean, first time in 2 years I shot, I went out and shot a 99. I was pretty happy. I didn't think I would shoot that well, considering that my best ever is a 92. I stopped playing, and I shoot a 99. That was pretty crazy. So if I go out now, though, after it was about a month ago, I'd probably shoot a 120 just because I got big-headed. Go Penguins. Being a Zamboni driver would be so fun. Zamboni, that's the second time I've heard of that word. Because, of course, the ice things, yeah. I thought it was like an Italian food. Again, good to see you, Chris. Appreciate you, man, for tuning in. Chris, I thank you again. Hopefully we can power through again. Baseball almost here for us. I know the Pirates and the Brewers play each other, I think, in April. You can do the final round. Yeah, probably. Again, like I said, like after that Pirates game on Sunday, I'm sure I can cover the rest of it. Just glad the Panthers are trash so far this year. Panthers. Florida? You talking about Florida? Really good at mini golf. Easily get 10K. Would be nice. Like I said, I don't think I'll be touching any of my football numbers anytime soon, and I'm, again, kind of like stressing about that, looking at the growth of the channel. I've actually lost subs. I lose subs every day. So, I mean, eventually I'm going to be below 6.4 or 4K. You'll see the 639 soon, I guarantee it. Yeah, but it is what it is. Like I said, football's obviously king. I just need to survive till baseball. Maybe baseball's good for me. I hope it is. We'll see. But again, I'm going to try to do as much Penguins as I can until then. Possibly a little bit even with that. Favorite FCS school lost in the playoffs this year. Who was that, if I may ask? All right, we're about to get back underway here in New York. Again, New York leading 2-1. Again, next commercial break is the face-off won by the Penguins. I can show you how the goals were indeed scored with the visualizer. Really cool stuff. On the far wall, the Penguins have it, losing possession. Far ice, near wall, pardon me. He was right in front of the goal, swings it around, and that's going to be deflected away. The Islanders have it behind the goal. Taken away by the Penguins on the far wall. Passes to the near wall. Sends it inside. Deflected away by a Islander. Crosby has it. Sends it inside. Going to be deflected away. Penguins have it on the near wall. Looking around. Going to be pushed around in the near corner. As Penguins have it again. Once again in the near corner. That's just a bunch of people falling down in the near corner. Sends it inside. Almost happening, but the Islanders have a fast break opportunity. 2-on-1. Islanders have it, sends it inside, deflected away. Nice save there by Skinner, as the Penguins will take it down the near wall. This is Malkin. Malkin with it as he passes to the near wall, looking around the Penguin player, trying to find somebody. This is Crosby. Crosby is going to be stuffed as the Islanders take the puck away. Passes to the near wall, intercepted by the Penguins. Sends it to the far wall where the Penguin is. This just chilling. Sends it around. Connects with the Penguin on the near wall. That is Malkin who lets it go once more. Bad pass. Bad pass. The Islanders have it. Working the way down the right side on the far wall. Turning around. Looking for a player. Sends it up to the far circle. Sends it inside. Deflected away where Skinner will down it. And they will have a face-off. That team would be the Redbirds. Illinois State? Illinois State, they had a good run, man. Illinois State was really good this year. I actually covered that, the final game. Do the outside NHL games? I could, yeah. I don't know. Again, I really just want to do the Penguins. I don't know. I only know very little of the Penguins. I will know nothing of the other teams. That's my only concern. As face-off won by the Islanders, setting it to the far wall, where the Penguins will have it in the far corner, where the Islanders will strip them and take the puck away. Sends it to the blue line, near blue line. Sends it up, bouncing behind the goalie, as he will send it up the ice. Now it's going to be deflected back behind the goal. The Islanders will have it on the near wall. Cuts inside, trying to find somebody. And he will dribble through or deke his way through the Penguins. Far circle. Sends it inside, deflected away. But the Islanders will have it. Fakes the shot, sends it across to the near circle. Looking around, sends it inside. Going to be saved by the Penguins goalie. And some pushing and shoving. Penguin has an Islander in a headlock, Brazeau and Heineman. I remember Tyler Heineman his time with the Pirates. I don't know if there's any relation. Probably not. They actually offered you? Oh, that's pretty cool. All the way in Illinois, but it's cool they offer. Oh, yeah, for sure. Goku's nephew got motion. He does. He has motion. You play running back and receiver. Nice. No, never got any offers. Didn't play football. I played my freshman year. As it shot going to be deflected away. And that's going to be with the Islanders. Islanders have it behind the goalie as he sends it to the far wall. Islanders have it at the blue line. Sends it up inside. That's going to be deflected away. The Penguins will have it on the near wall. Near circle. Sends it up the ice, where it's going to be taken away by the Islanders. Islanders have it on the far wall, bouncing it off the wall, as the Penguins will have it behind their own goalie, taking it down the near wall. Sends it up the ice, and it's going to be, well, the camera work is terrible, I'm not going to lie. Now the Islanders have it on the far wall, in the Penguins' end. Penguin trying to poke it away. Islanders still have it. They're just gatekeeping the puck once again. Skinner will hold it for a Penguin who he actually passes it. An Islander was coming in closer as the Penguins have it on the near wall. Again, the Islanders pretty much dominating possession to start off the second period. 2-1 again your score. 13 shots on goal for the Islanders, 12 for the Penguins. As the Islanders working their way from the near circle, sends it across the ice. Looks like he took a shot there. Shot was deflected by the Penguins. Sends it to the far wall. Penguins sends it inside just a little too far for the would-be shooter. As they will send it. Looks like that's going to be an icing. Icing on the Islanders. Keon Coleman rage picture. I can't even see it, to be honest with you. Can't even see it. Cam Newton. Cam Newton's something else. It's definitely a personnel. I don't really like Cam myself. But he's something. Definitely says something that gets everyone talking. Face-off going to be won by the Penguins on the far wall. Sends it inside, deflected away. Where the Penguins have it. Shot going to be goal! Oh, what a pass from the behind the goalie to the score there of the Penguins. Chinikov, the goal. Novak Carlson to Chinikov, and it's going to be 2-2 Pittsburgh and New York. Face-off won by the Penguins. Sends it inside again behind the goalie. Novak passing to Chinikov, who sends it on the near post. Huge stuff there by Pittsburgh. They needed to answer back. And we got it 2-2. Go Pens. Appreciate you, Kylie, for tuning in. I'm watching the Penguins game and the flag football pro game at the same time. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to go, the Pro Bowl and all that. I could have done it, but I'm like, I'm fine. Face-off won by the Penguins. Penguins will have it in their own end, sending it up the ice on the near wall. And that's going to be sent out of play. That was just a wide pass. 15:52 left to go here in the second period. 2-2 is your score. Only a sophomore of the year, so I'm still trying to work up offers. Gotcha. Looks like it's going to be a power play. I guess Carlson's heading to the penalty. Delay a game. Didn't realize that could happen in hockey. Carlson, the guilty party, and it's going to be a power play for the Islanders. Face-off happening. Power play percentage. The Islanders 26th in the NHL. The Penguins doing a good job of killing the penalties of the power play. They ranked 9th in the NHL. Shot going to be off the targets as the Penguins will send it up the ice. Islanders will regroup. 1:45 left to go on this power play. Again, Carlson, the guilty party, a delay of game. As that's going to be poked away. The Penguins have it now in their own end, trying to play with it, trying to kill some time, setting it up the ice, where the Islanders will regroup. 1:30 left to go in this power play. Working it down the near wall as he sends it up the ice, sends it across far circle. Shot going to be deflected and way off target, actually, really. As the Penguins will have, it looks like there's going to be a penalty or a stoppage of play. I don't know what happened there. Witherspoon had it, and then they whistled it dead, so it must have been a penalty of the Penguins or something. Trying to see what happened there. Again, here is the goal by Chinikov. Whenever it wants to, there we go, gets it started. Made it 2-2. Again, just chilling behind the goal. Sends it there to Chinikov, who took advantage. 2-2 is your score. Again, power play resuming. 5-on-4. Islanders have it at the point, sending it to the right circle. Sends it inside, deflected away by the post. Penguins send it up the ice. 57 seconds left to go in this power play. 2-2 is your score. Islanders bring it up the ice. 50 seconds left in the power play. As they're crossing the logo at the blue line, sending it to the near circle, sending it across. Penguins intercept, trying to kill time, gatekeeping the puck, and it's going to be poked away. Now the Islanders have it. Penguins strip it away, and sending it up, intercepted by the Islanders at the blue line. Now the near circle, back to the blue line at the point, sending it to the near circle. Looking around, 20 seconds left in the power play, sending it to the blue line at the point. Sending it to the far circle, back to the point, back to the far circle, back to the points. 10 seconds left. They're just passing it amongst themselves. 5 seconds left, near circle. He's got to get a shot off. And the power play is going to be killed. Sends it off. Not even close. The New York crowd is booing, not happy with the effort there. And now it's a Penguin with it. One-on-one shot going to be deflected. Good save there by Sorokin, as the Penguin has it stripped away. The Islanders have it. Power play 0 for 1. All right, yeah, again, they had no real good shots there. No shots on target. Islander winning it away. Has it behind the goal of Pittsburgh. Sends it inside, deflected away by the Penguins. Islanders will have it at the blue line. Sends it up, and it's going to be whacked away, where the Islanders will hold on to the puck because there is a stoppage of play with 13:14 left to go. Looks like that's going to be a commercial break. 2-2 your score, Pittsburgh and New York. All right, what do we got here? Pro Bowl is terrible. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just good. Yeah, Shador, yeah. I mean, honestly, and everyone's ripping Shador, and yeah, I mean, I agree, but he's not the first really bad quarterback to be there. That's just the system. Appreciate you, Dallas, for tuning in. How's it going? giving this hockey a shot. 4th hockey game on the channel. Penguins, of course, only. But yeah, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for tuning in. Thank you, Dallas, for tuning in. I call everybody man, I guess. Chitoria, good to see you. Appreciate you for tuning in. Every Pitt team stinks, man. Look here, buddy. We used to be pretty good. I don't live in Pittsburgh. I'm not even close to Pittsburgh. But Pittsburgh used to be legit. The Penguins used to be legit. The Steelers used to be legit. Pirates used to be legit a long time ago. We had a nice run there for a few years. Hoping that, again, that could come back this year before the lockout. Really want to see the Pirates competitive before they stop play for a year. Would be nice. Would like to see some more signings. But, Pittsburgh used to be pretty good. The Panthers, I don't know. I've actually never really seen the Panthers be good. I mean, they were good with Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett was legit. Oh, good baby. Yeah, appreciate you, Dallas. Again, just covering some Penguins here, trying to learn how to hockey. I'm not really a hockey guy, but we're learning. We are learning. We're back from commercial break. 2-2 is your score. Interesting there. 2-2 is your score. Pittsburgh and New York. Again, Pittsburgh led 1-0. Islanders scoring 2 goals in the final 2 minutes of the first period to make it 2-1. The Penguins opening up the scoring here in the second period with the goal of their own, making it 2-2. That was the hockey since Jagger and Mario were together. Oh, wow. Yeah, that must have been, I think, before I was born. I was born in 96. Setting it up the ice, Penguins winning the faceoff, losing possession. Islanders have it on the near wall, setting it up. And the Penguins will have it behind the goalie, their own goalie, sending it around, ring around the rosy style. The Penguins working it to the far wall. Pass a little too far as Sorokin and the goalie for the Islanders will come out and set it up for the Islanders. And it looks like that's going to be a stoppage of play. I believe an icing, so another face-off ensuing. Kenny is disgusting. Kenny's great. Luke Kuechly was better than any Steelers linebacker. This guy. Yeah, that's something. That's some rage bait there. Hockey's a religion here, I bet. Up there in Canada. Face-off won by the Penguins at the blue line. And now the referee will call. Looks like Crosby's down on the ground. Crosby is not looking good. He is hunched over. He's skating his way off. Okay, so a stick. Looks like the stick of the player, of the face-off player, poked. Oh, wow, he kind of dug it in there. Wow, kind of dug it in there on Crosby. Commentator saying there's no intent. Crosby is off the ice now. Man, I don't know. That's kind of weird. That's kind of an awkward motion, to be honest with you, saying there's no intent. Crosby has now made himself off the ice. Padjo, the Islander that may have just injured Crosby, and we'll see what's going to happen. Looks like the Penguin coach wants an explanation. It's like, well, that doesn't just randomly happen. Josh Norman was pretty good. Disagree, though. Ike Taylor was great. Steve Smith, yeah, not better than Hines, Ward, or AB. Those guys are better. What do you think of Harden to Cleveland for Garland? Yeah, I wouldn't know. NBA, again, I don't even really listen to the NBA. Again, getting a discussion here from the ref and the coach. Crosby, again, he is now off the ice. But, yeah, I don't know. What do you think? I know you're more of the basketball guy. I think you would give more of a better, more analysis than I would. I don't know nothing about it. Went to junior high and high school with Tony Esposito's son. Her town was really into the Blackhawks, suburb of Chicago, and the Hawks had not a great record, but a great team. I gotcha. Coach of the Penguins doesn't seem pretty happy. Can tell you that Pajot is now off the ice. I don't think there's any, any penalty. You're 50-50? Gotcha. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I don't know. I've never really was a fan of James Harden, if that's anything. So I guess I can kind of tell you how I think of it. As faceoff won by the Islanders. Islanders, I guess a pass sends it out to play, so we'll have to face off again. Crosby coming back from the locker room. It looks like he's going to be sitting on the bench again. A possible injury there, but it looks like he's going to be okay. Again, I guess the stick, he drove the stick into Crosby's body, saying that there was no intent there. I don't know. You guys can look at it later and decide amongst yourselves. Face-off won by the Islanders as we resume play finally. 12:33 and counting here in the second period. Again, 2-2 your score. Islanders playing it off the far wall. Penguins will have it as he's working his way to the near wall. Pass is going to be intercepted by the Islanders. Islanders have it off the near wall, taken away by the Penguins. Now it's going to be whacked away. Penguins will take it back again in their own end. Sends it off the far wall. Penguins will have it. Sends it across the ice, but no one is there. Sends it to the far corner. Penguins still have it at the blue line. Looking around. Sends it up the wall, where the Penguins getting manhandled by an Islander. Penguins will win it back. Sends it to the blue line. Sends it inside. Going to be deflected away, where the Islanders have it on the far wall. Now it's behind the goalie. Sends it to the near wall. Islanders with it. Sends it up the rink, where the Penguins will have it. Sends it up the far wall. Now I guess it went out of play. 11:36 left to go. Bengals chase receiver just got a pick six in the Pro Bowl game. He's playing defense. Nice. Hard-nosed wash, but Garland shows no promise. Yeah, like I said, I don't even know. Olympic players for Pittsburgh: Crosby, Raquel, Carlson, and Sheloms. Islanders have Horvat and Palat. Horvat representing Canada, Palat, Czech Republic. Pittsburgh, Raquel, Carlson with Sweden, and I believe Sheloms, I want to say that was Austria. I could be wrong. And, of course, Crosby with Canada. So another face-off again, 11:36 left to go here. Better not. Yeah, Crosby, I think, is okay. Face-off won by the Islanders. Deflected off the goalie, though. Now the Islanders will have it on the far wall, sending it up the ice, where the Penguins will retrieve it as he sends it to his fellow defenseman at the blue line, crossing mid-ice, and the puck will get away from him with the Islanders now as he sends it to the near wall. Now it's going to be in the corner as he sends it up. Going to be taken away by the Penguins at the logo. Sends it to the far wall. Looking around. Sends it inside. Pass a little too far for the Penguins. Penguins have it behind the goalie. Looking around. Trying to find somebody's at the far circle. Blue line shot. Going to be saved by Sorokin. Nice save. Pretty aggressive shot again from the blue line. That is not exactly close. Puck actually hit a Penguin on the, whenever it went out to play earlier, when it actually hit a Penguin. Wow, interesting. You see Todd's, I did not see Munkin's press conference. I need to look at that. Face-off won by the Islanders. Islanders have it in their own end, sending it up the ice, crossing mid-logo. Islanders have it at the blue line, near circle, looking around, spinning around, trying to find somebody. Is number 13, sends it up the ice, going to be deflected away by the Penguins. Penguins have it, crossing mid-ice, sending it to the far wall, deflected by the Islanders. Islanders take it back, sending it up the ice. Penguins deflected away. And now the Crosby has it. Crosby back on the ice. That's a good sign as he sends it back up. This is Russ down the right side, sends it inside, deflected away by the Islanders. And the Penguins will have it. Rust with it yet again, sends it up the wall. Islanders will have it behind the goalie, sends it to the near wall, where the Islanders will send it up amongst themselves, crossing mid-ice. Down the right side, looking around, spinning backwards, trying to find a teammate. Sends it up the wall where the Islanders have it. Sends it inside. Deflected away. Penguins have it now. 1-on-2. Spinning around, just going to slow it down. Sends it up the wall where they've already made some line changes for Pittsburgh and New York. And the Islanders playing defense. Penguins have it. Sending it up near the goalie. Islanders have it behind the goal. Sends it up near sends it to the near wall. Penguins have it in the near circle. Looking around, sends it inside, deflected away. Penguins will have it on the far circle. Islanders have it, poke it away. Trying to get it out of there. The Penguins will reclaim it in their own end. As they will slow it down. Oh, they're going to send it up the ice. Never mind. But no one is there except the Islanders. 9 minutes left to go here in the second period. 2-2. Your score, 18 shots on goal for the Penguins. 12 for the Islanders. As the puck skates away to the Penguins. Penguins have it down the near wall, sending it across, intercepted at the mid-logo, spinning around to the Islander players, trying to find the puck. They do find it, sending it across the ice, where it's poked away by the Penguins. Islanders will have it again in their own end, sending it to, bad pass. Penguins have it, 3-on-3, and no, they can't take advantage. Had an open shot, just couldn't control it. Malkin with it in the right corner, looking around, sends it across the ice to the far circle. Sends it up the ice to where number Novak has it. Novak, number 18. And he sends it wide. Shea couldn't hold on to it. Shea spinning around behind the goalie area. Sends it up the ice, crossing mid-ice. Penguins bumping each other. That's never good. Sends it inside. But he tried to send it inside. The puck just didn't agree with him. Islanders take it away. Islanders have it at the blue line. Right circle, far circle, dribbling, deking inside, skating inside. I want to say dribbling inside because it's basketball. Anyway, it's not basketball. Far circle, looking around, poked inside, sends it inside, deflected away. Oh, man, Penguins flirting with danger as the Islanders have put the pressure on. They have it again. Number 13 spinning around, far circle, looking around, spinning around again. He's tripped and pushed. Penguins have it. Penguins have it, a 3-on-2 opportunity. The puck skating inside, deflected away by the Islanders. He's now taking it down the right side on the far wall. Number 53 sends it up. That's going to be saved. And Skinner just quickly sends it out. But the Islanders have it again. The Islander crowd getting a little bit allowed. A lot of stuff happening here. 7 minutes and counting in the second period. As the Islanders will have it in their own end. As they will pass it amongst themselves. He sends it around where Skinner will set it up and passes to his left. Sends it up the far wall where the Penguins have it again, moving left to right. And he will give it up and give it to the Islanders. Penguins bump each other. Islanders sending it inside, where it's taken away by the Penguins. Russ spinning around, trying to find somebody. He does. Here on the near wall. This is Raquel. Raquel sends it over to the far wall. Sends it up. Goalie almost had it. Skating away the puck. Puck is getting away. The Penguins will have it once again. Down the far wall. Far circle. Looking around. He skates around behind the goalie of New York. Loses possession, but then the Penguins take it right back. Sends it inside. Shot well off target. Penguin on the ground. He sends it behind the goalie. Sends it inside. It's a goal! Sent it inside, and I guess it deflected off the goalie. I'd love to see a replay on this. Rust. He was just sending it inside. I thought he was going to connect it with the Penguin on the far side, but no, I guess it bounced off the goalie. And the Penguins lead 3-2. Saying inside, deflected away again, well off target. Penguin, Crosby was the one falling down there. Crosby passing it to Rust. Rust bounced it off the back of the goalie. Unbelievable, off the shin pad of the goalie. That is unbelievable. That is as the margins incredibly thin. Penguins leading 3-2. Again, so once I get a visual there, I will be sure to let you guys know. 5:44 and counting here in the second period. 3-2 is your score. Penguins have it down the far wall. Trying to score once more as he's stripped away. The Islanders take it back. Islanders have it. Oh, down the left side. Shot going to be well off target as Malkin will win it back. Oh, he's taken away. Islanders sending it inside and then not able to connect. Islanders have it. No, the Penguins have it. Penguins take it away. Oh, the defender falls. 2-on-1. Shot. No shot. He just wouldn't pull the trigger. He passed too many times. Islanders will have it. 5:05 left to go in the second. Looks like, well, the referee was saying something, but nothing stopped here as the Penguins will have it down the near wall. 3-2 again is your score. 4:50 and counting as there's a scrum here on the near wall. And it looks like everyone's just trying to keep the puck against the wall. Oh, Penguin and the Islander both fall on the ground. And they're just chilling in the corner. I'm not even kidding. It's been about 10 seconds. Puck finally escapes the pile. Islanders will send it up the ice, crossing the midfield logo, mid-ice logo, where the Penguins will reclaim it in their own end. Again, Rust with the goal. Crosby and Soyolov, the assists on that goal. 4:12 and counting. The Pittsburgh area code. Again, 3-2 your score. Islanders have it on the near side, sending it to the far side, sending it up the ice, where the Islanders will just send it up the ice once more. Penguins will have it as he sends it behind to a fellow Penguin. Islanders kind of pressing the issue on defense as he sends it up the ice. Penguins will have it on the far wall. Sends it up the ice. Intercepted by the Islanders, but the Penguins, I believe, are there quickly and will kind of nullify the attack. No, the Islanders have it once more. Again, the far wall, back at the blue line, sending it to the near blue line, sending it to the near circle. It kind of poked away. They have it at the blue line. Now it's going to be with the Penguins on the far wall. He took a big whack there at the wall. Now it's in the near circle. Penguins bring it up the ice with just over 3 minutes to go. 3:16 and counting. Penguins with it, sending it around where it now escapes to the Penguins' end. Again, 3-2 is your score. Pass going to be just sent up the ice. Ring around the rosy. Crosby sends it inside to Rust. Rust! Shot is deflected away. The Islanders send it up the ice. Penguins now with it again. 2:50. I heard a whistle, so that will stop the play. With 2:50 left to go here in the second period. 3-2, Pittsburgh leading New York. Let's see if we have a goal. There we do. We have a goal visualizer. Here's what happened on that Brian Rust goal. Crosby to Rust again. Rust was, that's just amazing. He's right behind the goalie pretty much. That is pretty neat. Sends it inside of Crosby, sends it to Rust. Again, he shoots it, and again, behind the shin guard. That was pretty neat. Pretty neat stuff. So far, again, shots on goal, 22 for the Penguins, 13 for the Islanders. Face-off percentages, the more face-offs have been won by the Islanders, who've won 19-36, Penguins 17-36. Power play, both teams have not converted a power play. Penalty minutes both at 2. 15 hits for the Penguins, 11 for the New York Islanders. Block shots, 5 for each. Giveaways, 14 for the Penguins. Only 5 for the Islanders. Takeaways, 5 for the Penguins, 2 for the Islanders. Again, just under 3 minutes to go here in the second period. Harden is on the court more inconsistent than Harden. Yeah, I don't know. I just know that was never a fan of Harden. That game is a joke. That game? Which game? Which game? Oh, the Pro Bowl? Yeah. He said there'll be a quarterback comp, and he will be calling plays. Well, there should be a quarterback competition, and he should call plays, honestly. He also said, I didn't come here for Jim Schwartz. He came here for the players and talent. Wow, so Jim Schwartz is not going to be there. Wow. Jeez, that's pretty crazy. And good to see you, Scott. Appreciate you for tuning in. And I know JJ's doing, I believe, last thing I heard, he was doing a stream with Rhino. So I'm kind of curious on how that's going. Hopefully, again, that's going well. Looks like JJ's not streaming tonight. Rhino doing that. I wonder if JJ is on there. I guess I can pop in and see a little bit later. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Again, obviously, I'm not the hockey expert or anything like that, but I appreciate you guys for listening in. Again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Helps out the channel a lot. It really does. As I try to figure out what I'm doing after football. Again, I'm going to be doing a lot of baseball. Did a lot of baseball last year. That will continue. But trying to do some hockey, kind of learning hockey. I enjoy watching hockey. It's really fun. I just don't really know much about it. As Crosby has it in the far corner, sends it across as the Islanders have it again. Returning to coverage during gameplay. That's always fun. Islanders taking it down the far side. Shot's going to be well wide, not even close. Islanders will have it as they will have it at mid-ice, sending it up the far wall. Skinner there has it, and he will pass it to a defenseman down the far wall, sending it to the near wall. This is Shea. Shea cutting inside, deflected away by the Islanders. Islanders will have it 2-on-2, make it a 3-on-2 situation. Passes inside, deflected away by the Penguins. And he finds Rust, who passes it inside, not able to really have a clean grab there, sends it to the far side, and now there's going to be a penalty. Penalty there. I guess it's going to be on the Islanders. Trying to see what the penalty was. I guess I can look it up here. Well, no, I cannot. Maybe it was a high stick. I don't know. Didn't really get a good for holding. Okay, so Carson Soucy, 2 minutes for holding Igor Chinikov. Interesting. So power play, that'll pretty much take us to the end of the second period, 7 seconds into the third, I guess. That'll be, I guess, kind of neat. So, yeah, power play for the Penguins to end the second period. So, ideally for the Penguins, they'll go into the intermission, the final intermission, with the lead. Face-off in the Islanders' own half, won by the Islanders. As looks like he will send it up the ice. And usually that's what happens. You get the puck and you send it the other way. As the Penguins will regroup. 1:45 left to go in the power play. 1:35 left to go in the second period. The Penguins sending it across. Trying to find somebody, and it's poked away. Penguins will have it. And now it's poked away by the Islanders. Islanders now having possession here, and they have an opportunity. Shot's going to be deflected away. Skinner just pokes it away. So this is not a good start for the Penguins power play. 1:13 left to go here in the second period. Penguins again with the power play, but not really with possession. Sends it to the right side. Shot's going to be deflected. Going to be snared out of the air by the Islanders, but quickly given away. Penguins will have it on the far right on the blue line. Now in the far circle. Is at the blue line. Sends it to the near circle. Poked away by the Islanders. Sends it across the ice. And Skinner will just hand it off. 45 seconds left to go in the second period. Carlson will pass it back as he's sending it up to the far wall to the far circle. Poked away by the Islanders. It's not been a good power play for the Penguins. 30 seconds left to go in the second period. Poked away by the Penguins. Only 25 seconds. They got probably one last good shot here to get something going. Penguins have it crossing the mid-ice logo. Crosby with it, sends it down the right side. Looping around. 12 seconds. Behind the goalie, sends it inside, but no one's there. 7 seconds. Crosby with it, sends it up. Shot! Just missed. 2 seconds. 1 second. Shot going to be inside. Deflected away. As that will be the end of the second period. Pittsburgh leading 3-2 over the Islanders. Had a good opportunity here. I thought he made the shot, to be honest with you. Just a bit off So, yeah, all right, 3-2 again is your score. Again, shots on goal, 23 for Pittsburgh, 15 for the Islanders. Face-off percentage, 50-50. Again, probably going to be 0 for 2 on power plays for the Penguins. Let's see, penalty minutes, 4 for the Islanders, 2 to the Penguins, 15 hits for the Penguins, 13 for the Islanders. Block shots, 6 for the Islanders, 5 for the Penguins, 16 giveaways for the Penguins, 6 for the Islanders, 5 takeaways for the Penguins, 3 for the Islanders. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Feel free, of course, to chat down below, talk about whatever you like. Try to respond to as many comments as I can. Let's see if I can find... Let's see here. We'll see if we can return the favor. Go ahead and give me a sec here. And I do apologize. Don't know why. Okay, so it's working over here. So the scoreboard is working on this one. Or maybe it's working now. It is working now. Okay, I don't know why it was not working earlier. Anyway, all right, give me a sec. Let's see here. Let me see. I don't know. I'm trying to see what Pure Journal of Sports is doing. Might do a raid over there. Let's see. All right. Again, if you guys want to join me, feel free to do so. I'm going to copy a link here. And feel free, again, to head on over there and just say hi or just say raid. Would be pretty cool. Again, 2-2 in that one. Capitals and the Flyers. Let's see here. Again, let's see what's happening in the other games. Blue Jackets 1, Devils nothing. Capitals 2, Flyers 2. Again, that's the one he's covering. Hurricanes leading 3-2 over the Senators. Sabres 1, Lightning 1. Maple Leafs 0, Oilers 0. But again, appreciate you guys for hanging out in this one. Feel free again to chat down below and talk about whatever you like. Try to respond to as many comments as I can. Let's see here. Gonna see how Rhino's doing. I haven't even checked in with him. Want to see what's going on over there. So no JJ in that one. That's interesting. Huh. AFC 32, NFC 22. I didn't even know that's interesting. That's an interesting thing. All right, what period is it in? We're about to be in the third period. We're just kind of hanging out here, just trying to get back into it. I'll probably just leave it on the full screen as is, because I'm a mess anyway. I'm a mess tonight. But again, thank you guys for hanging out. Again, feel free to like and subscribe. Helps out the channel a lot. Let's see here. See, Goku's nephew's trying to rage bait. Yeah, no, for sure. No, again, I don't know why that held, Chris. Appreciate you for tuning. I don't know if you're still here. Sometimes it holds messages, then it's like, why are you holding it? Makes no sense to hold it. But yeah, it's been a pretty good game, honestly. Didn't mean to bump that. Let's see if that's still, yeah, it's still working. Okay. It's been a pretty good game. I really enjoyed this one. And like I said, again, I'm not really the most experienced in calling hockey. Don't really know what I'm talking about. But I've genuinely enjoyed of this. I've really enjoyed this. Hopefully, again, you know, it's... Hopefully I'm doing this more often. Yeah, I like to do it. Just again hanging out until we're back underway in New York. Can show you here that Pittsburgh is up 7-5 on Virginia. I know it's not really much, but hey, it's something. Pittsburgh leading. Again, would like to see the Panthers reclaim their former glory days. You know, try to make some good runs in the March Madness tourney, but it just doesn't seem like they're capable on the ACC for some reason. St. John's leading 38-35 over DePaul. Tennessee leading 84-62 over Ole Miss. Let's see here. Big colleges or anything like that. Davidson leading 13-10 over St. Louis. Let's see. I did Drake the other day. Drake leading 13-12 over Belmont. And that's still pretty early in that one. UConn all over Xavier 92-60. Duke over Boston College 67-49. Miami of Ohio 73. Buffalo 71. Let's see. And Texas over South Carolina 84-75. You going to do UFL games? Yes, I do plan on trying to do as many, Ricky, as I can. Pittsburgh's got this game. Yeah, I don't know about that. It'd be pretty nice to see Pittsburgh winning this game. But, you know, again, I've seen the Penguins struggle. Penguins are 1-2 when I call their games. And yesterday, again, they kind of allowed a lot of goals quickly. And of course, the goals today, Pittsburgh, again, had a 1-0 lead with 2 minutes to go in the first period. And then the Islanders exited the first period with the lead 2-1. They scored 2 goals in less than 2 minutes. So I don't know. I don't think anything's a sure win. Would be nice though to see the Penguins do well. Looking at the standings here again, both teams doing pretty solid in the Metropolitan Division. Penguins with 67 points. That's good for second in the Metropolitan. Islanders right behind them with 65. Of course, the Penguins have a 2-game advantage over them, so that's always good. But need to rack up these points to ensure they get to the playoffs. Now, we are talking about the playoffs. I'm not kidding you. Not kidding you at all. Man. Yeah, pretty neat. Pretty neat that that's so tight. Everything's just close. But yeah, both teams doing okay. Penguins 7-1-2 in their last 10. Islanders are 5-5 in their last 10. Think you're doing a good job. Well, thank you. I appreciate you, Ricky. Appreciate it. I try. Again, when it comes to hockey, I'm definitely a noob. I'm definitely not the most experienced, but I do appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure you're going to like and subscribe. Probably not much to like right now as we're just, again, kind of hanging out. Again, about 7 more minutes until intermission. Again, normally I'm not like this. Normally I have it on this screen. It wasn't working earlier, but you guys are probably already used to what it is, and my hair is doing some pretty terrible things as I need to get a haircut. So we're just going to go ahead and keep it on this to minimize my sloppiness. Next scheduled stream, I don't know when it'll be. I actually don't know. There's again no Penguins hockey. Won't be doing the Penguins Sabres game. Really wanted to, but I'll be covering the NFL honors with Rhino on Thursday. So I won't be doing that, or I won't be doing the Sabres game. Don't know what is going to be out there tomorrow. It'd probably be a late game because I'm playing tennis. Tennis around 4 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Eastern. So I'm going to be missing a lot of the early games. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I would do. Probably not going to call a game tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. So I might take tomorrow off. Maybe I can work on something. I don't know. I need to work on videos. On Friday, Yukon St. John's probably going to be happening. Saturday, I don't know what's happening Saturday. There's no... Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it all out later. But yeah, probably no stream tomorrow because, again, I'll be playing tennis. And there's really nothing to cover. And again, Thursday I'll be doing the NFL Honors with Rising Rhino, again, a friend of the channel. We'll be chatting up, talking football. And yeah, hopefully, again, that's a good stream. Hey, Doc, thank you for streaming. Thank you again, Who Day Nation, for tuning in, man. Appreciate you, your supports. I really do. Appreciate you, man. It's good to see you. Yeah, man. Appreciate it. It's good to see that, other fan bases support the channel. It really is. And I've always emphasized that it's not just a Pittsburgh channel. It is for everybody. Again, I will, of course, cover every Steelers game, which, I already did this past year. I cover, again, mostly Pirates. And for hockey, it'll be only Penguins. But, again, I do other games as well, in case you're wondering. Like, well, Doctor, I'm an Islanders fan. I'm also a Giants fan or a Jets fan or whatever. No, again, I cover other things. I cover other games. Again, it's kind of a list here and what I've done. It's not just, again, Steelers. You'll see the Steelers, but look, you're seeing, again, other games as well. So never hesitate to subscribe. It is free to do so. Again, I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss a bunch of football. I'm going to miss it so much. I love football. But, of course, again, I'll be coming back next year and doing plenty of football. Again, I did UMass and Akron, man. I really tried to cover as much as I could. I really did. And, again, I'm very blessed to have the growth I did for 1 year. Try to put things in perspective. Again, I'm, sad that, the growth is not going to be there anymore, at least for the next few months. But, 6,000 subs in 1 year. I'm blessed. That is much faster than most other channels. So definitely excited for year 2. Just got to keep on my A game and cover as much as I can. Try to get back into that grind mindset. But, yeah. But anyway, I did cover everybody once. I know there's the Jets right there. Giants I did cover. I actually covered Giants. There's Giants, Patriots. I remember I did the Giants and Raiders. That was towards the end of the year. There I am. There's me. Giants and Raiders. How did the Giants do? I was trying to play to the New York crowd here, if there is any. So the Jets were 0-3 when I covered a game. So I did 3 games. And then for the Giants, we're 1-2. Oh, man. The Giants. So New York was not very good whenever I covered a game for them. I believe it was the victory over the Raiders. That was the only one. Let's go, Pens. Appreciate you, Chance, for tuning in. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Appreciate you, man. Gobble, gobble, indeed. Touchdown Turkey making one last appearance as he falls down. One last appearance for the Super Bowl. And then you won't see this guy again until September. Or maybe August. I don't know. Touchdown Turkey. Maybe he'll make cameo appearances for football or for baseball. I don't know. But I don't know. Let's see here. Don't know why I'm keeping my hand up here. Doc, who do you think will be the Steelers quarterback? I still think it's going to be Rodgers. I think Rodgers will be the guy. Very excited about that. I know a lot of Steelers fans don't share that with me. I think I'm in the minority there. I'm in the minority on a lot of things, to be honest with you. Especially when it comes to how I view the Steelers and all that stuff and, what I think they should do or whatnot. But yeah, I'm definitely excited for that. And I think he can do well. Your niche for me is Fresno State, but there are other teams that doesn't get covered. I listened to a bunch of other small games you can't see on TV. Yeah, no, I did a lot of the Mountain West, and I look forward to doing some of that again next year. Again, I will not abandon the Mountain West because the Mountain West gave me a lot of views. Did a lot of that. That was pretty fun. Did a lot of Wyoming. There's Fresno State there with Utah State right above me. That was, again, 6,000 at the time, which was really good. Pitt, Georgia Tech did 11. That was my dad, actually. Yeah. Yeah, again, very thankful for my dad. If he comes in here and going on a crazy political rant, I'm like, why? Come on. Let's try not to do that. Fresno State. Thought I did more Fresno State. Did I skip Fresno State here? Yeah, okay. Miami, Wisconsin. I swear I did more. I was probably just blind. Yeah, Fresno State, Colorado State. Yep. Fresno State. Ohio, Eastern Michigan. Again, a lot of the others. I did a lot of small stuff. Conference USA. Yeah, that was fun. Look forward to keeping that up again next year. Going to try to do bigger games, though. But again, if the illegal streams are illegal streams, then there's no reason for me to do the bigger games because people are going to watch the actual game. I don't blame them. Grandpa Rogers for another season. Hey, man, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I don't think he really wasn't bad. Again, the team, the offensive, there's no weapons for him. There are no weapons for him. Didn't really think he was on the same page with Arthur Smith. I think he'll be much more aligned with Mike McCarthy for sure. Again, I know there was the issues they had at the end of the year, but a lot of people scoff like, oh, well, McCarthy's back. Well, he did. I mean, him and McCarthy didn't get along. Well, I get it, but I think they're probably going to put that to the side and knuckle down and get some good offense in Pittsburgh, which we haven't seen since really the early 2020 season. And really explosive offense 2018. I don't know if we get an explosive offense, but I see more of an early 2020 Steelers offense putting up, some points. They were putting up points in the the first 3 months of the season. I mean, the Steelers offense was pretty good. They could put up points with anybody. Mountain West is a great conference. It is. I like it. I like it a lot. Same with the Big Sky. That's the FCS. Yeah. Pretty solid. I really enjoyed the Mountain West covering it. It was fun. Yeah. I should, in theory, enjoy this time because it's more of the slow time, but I don't know. I already miss it. I already miss football. I already miss covering like 3 to 4 football games a day, being on here from 11 Central Time to midnight sometimes on Saturdays. It was fun. Oh, man. But I was pretty dead. I was dead at the end. I got to build stamina. Got to figure that out. The more I do this, the more I should get used to it. Staring at a screen for 12 hours. And then, of course, putting on a show as far as what I'm doing, with the voice and just trying to be entertaining for 12 hours. It takes a lot out of you. It really does. But definitely ready for next year. But hopefully I can get something here during the spring and summer of 2026. Hopefully we get something going. What happened to Crosby? He got poked in the chest earlier. Seems to be fine there as the faceoff is won by Crosby, and the Penguins moving right to left. Are the Penguins again up 3-2. 23 shots on goal for the Penguins, only 15 for the Islanders. As, again, the power play was indeed killed. Wasn't able to get it done there. Only had 7 seconds to start the third period. Penguins have it right to left. Sending it up the ice. Going to be with Sorokin, the goalie, as he sends it out. Going to be deflected away. The Penguins have it behind the goal. Here he is at the far wall. Sends it to the blue line. Sends it to the far circle. He sends it around behind the goalie. As he sends it to the blue line. Sends it to the near circle. Shot going to be inside. Oh, and he's pushed down. And the Islanders will take it down the near wall. Islanders have it. Moving from left to right. Sends it to the far wall. Deflected away. Caught by the Islanders. Sends it to the near circle. And he loses possession. But another Islander gets it back for him. As he sends it around the area. Sends it inside. Going to be deflected away. The Penguins will have it on the near wall. Crossing mid-ice. Looking around. Finds another Penguin. He circles around. Far circle. Loses the puck. Passes it away. Islanders have it in their own end. So I saw Crosby was checked or something. Yeah, no, he's fine. He's fine. He did exit the game, but he is okay. Penguins have it in the near corner in their own end. Now the Islanders take it back as he sends it across behind the goalie. Pardon me. Once again, behind the goalie are the Islanders, taken away by the Penguins, and Malkin taken away. Penguins have it up the ice. It's a 2-on-2. Looks like there's going to be a whistle. And the clock will stop at 18:16 here in the third period. What's going on? Hey, it's going all right. Good to see you. Appreciate you, Gaming Boy, for tuning in. Crosby is playing for Team Canada. Oh, yeah, no, I figured. Yeah, Dallas was actually here. Dallas, I know she's from Canada. Very passionate about Canada. And Team Canada and their hopes for Olympic gold. But the USA will have something to say about that as the Penguins win the faceoff, taking it across mid-ice. Big collision there. Islanders win the puck. They have it on the near side as he's moving again left to right on your YouTube screen. Sends it up the wall where Skinner will hand it off to a Penguin. Penguins now going to try to make something happen here. 3-on-2. Sends it to the right circle. That's going to be saved by Sorokin. Nice shot, but again, a good save by Sorokin with 7:43 left to go here in the third period. Good stuff by Sorokin. Nice shot, but it was right to him. Right to Sorokin, was just right at him. 17:43, Brazil was the one with the shot. Can confirm who that was. Face-off happening in the far circle on the Islanders side, won by the Penguins. Sends it inside, deflected away. Penguin trying to poke it in, but it's going to be saved by Sorokin. Oh, man, he was pretty adamant about it. Just kept poking and poking and poking away, but no, not able to break through. Me and Dallas are Canadians. Yeah, I bet. I or A? Is it A? I think it's A. I can't remember I guess the stereotype would be A or I. I don't know. So there was a face-off, but I guess it was called back. Someone moved early. Again, a face-off happening in the Islander half, or the end, pardon me, as the Penguins do win it. Islanders take it back down the near walls, looking around to the far wall. Islanders sends it up behind the goalie of Pittsburgh, that is Skinner, as the Islanders have it at the blue line once again. Sends it back to the blue line, right side, sends it inside, and it's going to be deflected away. The Penguins will have it. Now the Islanders have it. Ooh, big push there by the Penguin. The puck is right behind. Ooh, again, a lot of slipping and sliding there. Everyone's falling down as the Penguins will have it on the near wall. Near wall, looking around, sends it back to the near circle. Penguins will reset, I guess, as looks like there's some line changes for Pittsburgh. 16:42 and counting. Is still chilling behind the goalie area. I guess he can, in theory, hold it for 16 minutes. Penguins leading again 3-2. Sends it up the ice. Islanders will reclaim it. Now the Penguins racing in, claiming it. He's at the far blue line. Sends it inside, deflected away. And the Islanders will have it on the near wall. Penguins will win it back. Near circle, looking inside. Sends it inside, deflected away by Sorokin. As the Islanders will have it on the right side, the near wall. Sends it to the far wall. Skinner looking around as the puck is going to be bouncing around his area. Now the Islanders send it back. The Penguins have it a one-on-one. Oh, and there's a huge collision. Nothing comes of it. The Islanders win it back. Penguins, though, able to win it back themselves as Crosby flicks it up in the air. And looks like the Penguins will have it in the far right corner. Now they're being pressed up against the wall. Rust has it. Looking around, sends it to the blue line, sends it inside, deflected away. Islanders have it on the near wall, sends it up the ice, where the Penguins are there to retrieve it. Crosby Had it and then just lost control. Oh, bad pass. Penguins have it inside and unable to pull. Penguins have it again. Shot's going to be stolen away. Stole it. No shot indeed, and maybe a trip there by Crosby, but no penalty. Islander fans are pretty upset. Penguins do reclaim possession, but the Penguins will send it up the ice. And again, the Islander crowd not happy. Not happy at all. Racing down the near wall. Sends it inside, and that's going to be well out of play. Hold on. I'm trying to see what they're... They are definitely talking a lot. The Islander fans are not happy. It's A like the letter. Oh, I gotcha. You'll pick up a lot of viewers when you do March Madness. Hope you do some NIT games too. Yeah, I mean, probably during March Madness for sure. Is Crosby back? Crosby is back. Crosby can confirm he is back. Again, he did exit the game earlier, but he seems to be fine and doing well. Face-off won by the Islanders, again happening in the near circle on the Penguins' end. Shots this period, 3 shots for the Penguins, no shots for the Islanders. 5 minutes have already passed here, 14:40 left to go in the third period. Penguins have it on the near wall. Now they're going to have it in their own end, sending it back to the near circle on their end. Racing across mid-ice as he deflects it away. Islanders will have it behind their own goalie, sending it around. Pass it stolen by the Penguins. Shot's going to be denied. Oh, the Penguins had a great opportunity. Penguins have it on the near circle as he sends it around the end of the Islanders' back wall. Sends it up the ice on the near wall. Islanders have it. He's going to deflect it and send it across the ice. Far circle shot's going to be saved by Skinner. Mr. Skinner looking pretty good. 13:59 left to go here in the third period. Don't know if they're going to cut to commercial break here. I think they are. Commercial break. 3-2 is your score. Pittsburgh leading over New York. How's it going, Orville? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you for tuning in. Again, a little bit of a different setup. Obviously, normally I'm like this, but my hair's a mess. So we're just going to go ahead and make me a little bit smaller and make all that bigger. 6'4", yeah, no, I know. I've actually been here for about 2 weeks now, believe it or not. Or maybe about a week. Yeah, 2 weeks. A week and a half. I'm actually losing subs because, I don't know, again, football, I'm like freaking out because football's over. But, again, I think once March Madness hits, again, I'll be covering a lot of March Madness games. I've already kind of warmed up with my college basketball, but, then again, I'll be doing some more college basketball for sure, but I'm going to try to do some more Penguins games when I can. And I'll see what I can do during baseball season. It'll be a little bit more difficult because baseball, I don't know, I just have a little bit more of an affinity, a little bit more knowledge when it comes to baseball. Football number 1, baseball number 2. Everything else is tied for third, really. But yeah, appreciate you, Orville, for tuning in, man. Thank you again. Good to see you. Yin Yang and Orville and Gaming Boy, appreciate you, man. Anthony Gaming Boy in the chat. Sir Roger's back for another year. I'm hoping so. That's what LA says. I honestly wouldn't blame him. This draft class is garbage. It is. I mean, it's another point. I don't really believe in the talent that's coming out. Haven't really in the last few years, to be honest. I mean, I kind of already figured Caleb Williams was going to be really good. Of course, he has the talent, but, he's still kind of raw. But yeah, outside of Caleb, there really hasn't been a guy where I'm like, yeah, no, I wish he was a Steeler. There really isn't anybody. Haven't been here since December, so that was great to see. Oh, I got you. Yeah, no, appreciate you, man, for tuning in. Appreciate you, man. Won by the Penguins. Face-off was won by the Penguins, sending it up the ice where it's going to be with the Islanders. They send it on the near wall. Penguins are there to send it up the ice, and that's going to be around to Sorkin. Sorkin passing to a fellow Islander as the Penguins reclaim possession. Passes inside. Shot. Oh, we just couldn't finish. Penguins still have it. Oh, man, they have it at the blue line now. Sends it inside. Going to be deflected away. Penguins had a really good opportunity. Just couldn't finish the job, and now he takes it down the far wall. It's going to be poked away by the Islanders. They have it at the near wall, sending it across the ice to the far wall, racing his way downside, takes a big hit. And, oh, man, some pushing and shoving by both the Penguins and the Islanders. Penguins have it on the far wall, sending it to the near wall, near circle, skating to the far circle, sending it up across the blue line to another player, crossing the blue line, and to the near circle on the Islanders side. And he'll send it back to the blue line, where he sends it up behind the Islander goalie. Penguins have it in the near end, near corner, looking around. Penguins have it, looking around in the near circle, sent to the blue line. Shot's going to be denied, and the Islanders have it once again, sending up the near wall. Penguins are there, sending it to the far wall, sends it inside, now sends it backwards to the logo, where Kulak will settle down with it. He sends it up down the left side, sends it across. It's going to be deflected away by the Islanders. Looks like the Islanders will have possession for a little bit here. 12:15 and counting here in the third. Sends it up, and quickly taken away back by the Penguins. A little scuffle there on the near wall at around mid-ice. Crosby in the middle of it. Taken away by the Penguins. Sends it up at the near logo, or pardon me, the mid logo. And Sorokin will exit his area, sends it across to the near corner, where the Islanders have it in the far area. Deflected away. The Penguins now have it at mid-ice, setting it up to the far side, to the far wall. Penguins playing around with it, poked around. Now with Rust on the right side, far right circle, sending it inside. Shot deflected. Another shot deflected away. Islanders now have it on the near wall, taking it down the right side. Looking around, sends it to a teammate. He's at the right circle, sends it to the blue line. Shot is in! Shot from the blue line. Barzal ties it up 3-3. Barzal with the score. Pelech with the assist. Again, I'll be sure to show you guys the visualizer whenever that comes up. Again, just taking it down the right side, spinning around was Barzal. Sends it to a teammate at the near circle. He sends it in from the blue line. That's a far shot. That's a good shot. Let's see. Steelers to me, Matt Nagy. Matt Nagy signed with the Giants. Actually, my Giants friend that I said is very delusional. He was saying, Giants Super Bowl already. He actually said today that it was a very nice run for Harbaugh, but it's over. So he's already done. Tape is out on Caleb. He'll be 500 next year. I completely agree. I think the Bears they'll regress. I do believe that. But I don't know. The Bears kept proving me wrong at the end of the year, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I would probably, as of now, lean that the Bears will be in the mid. Face-off one, it's going to be sent out of play. 11:17 left to go here in the third period. See if I can get a goal visualizer. Cannot right now. Again, I'll be sure to let you guys see that, because that's pretty cool stuff. That is like one of the coolest things. I wish the NFL would do it. Face-off one by the Penguins. Penguins have it at the mid logo. I don't know why I keep saying mid logo, because there's no far or near logo or left logo or right logo. Anyway, Islanders have it in their own end, sending it up the ice on the near wall. As he's trying to skate around the Penguin. Penguin will poke it away, but the Islanders have it on the far circle. Far circle sends it to the near circle, where the Penguins have it in the near corner. As he sends it up the far wall. And now they'll just keep playing it back and forth, near wall, far wall, near wall, far wall. As that's going to be deflected again to the far wall. Unbelievable what's going on here. All this happening behind the goalie. Penguins and the Islanders swacking the sticks away, trying to get possession. Penguins do emerge with possession, sending it down the left side. Penguins with it crossing the blue line, passes to the near wall, deflected away by the Islanders, who send it to the far wall. That was Barzal's 16th goal. Again, Pelech with the assist, as the Islanders will play with it in their own end. We'll see again if I have a goal visualizer. I do not. Again, once I get that, I'll be sure to get that to you. 10 minutes and counting here, third period. Penguins do poke it away as he sends it up down the left or the near wall, pardon me, poked away by the Islanders. They have it on the near wall. Again, they're moving left to right as he sends it to Skinner. Skinner will poke it away to a Penguins player. Penguin have it. Penguins have it on the near wall now as he will take a bump. And again, the New York crowd is getting a little bit louder. They're chanting momentum seemingly with New York now as the Penguins are racing their way down the left side of the near wall. Looking around, he takes a big whack in the corner. New York crowd loves it. Sends it in. Oh, out of nowhere, the Penguins just emerged with a goal. Oh, my goodness, the Penguins answer back all the momentum with New York. But out of nowhere, the Penguins take the lead. Justin Brazeau with the goal. He had an assist earlier. He gets a goal here. Again, a Penguin just kind of fell down in the corner. And he just sends it inside. Brazeau just flicks it. Backhanded flick. Kolak to Brazeau just flicks it in. Out of nowhere, the Penguins have just taken the lead, and that silences the New York crowd with 9:20 to go here in the third period. Islanders winning the faceoff. He sends it down the near wall. Islander will beat him to it, but he takes a big hit as he sends it across the ice. Near wall. Islanders playing with a lot of energy right now as the Penguins looking to just hold on to this 4-3 lead. Islanders have it all behind the goalie. Now it's on the far wall. Sends it inside. Deflected away. Islanders have it on the near corner. He sends it to the blue line. Now to the far blue line. He's slinging it around. That's going to be blocked as the Islanders will have it at the logo. Sends it to the near blue line. Looking around. Sends it up. It's deflected away. The Penguins, I believe, have it. And they just send it around to Sorokin. Sorokin holds it for the Islander. He's just chilling behind Sorokin. 8:25 and counting here in the third period. Again, Brazeau with the goal, his 15th of the season. Oh, impossible trip there. Looks like it's going to be a delayed penalty. I believe. Yes, it is a delayed penalty. And Islander has lost the stick. He kicks it away. So a delayed penalty. Going to be a power play for the Islanders whenever, and I believe they're going to cut away to commercial. 4-3, Penguins leading over the Islanders. All right, we do have visualizers here. This is the Brazeau goal that tied it up at 3-3. So there you go. Again, sends it from the blue line. Very nice goal there by Brazeau. That tied it up 3-3. And then here is Brazeau. Again, number 46, he falls. At some point, he falls again. That's why I was just like, man, okay, so not looking good. Then out of nowhere, that happened. Kulak to Brazeau. So it makes it a 4-3 game. Again, pretty cool stuff. Really neat that they have that. Yeah, all that on NHL.com if you guys want to visually see all the goals. I can go ahead and do that at the end of the game. I don't know how much time I have here. Good to see you, Trisk. Hopefully, again, that game is going well for you. Virginia McCaskey passed away. Bless her 100-year soul. There's a different vibe these Bears. Plus, the NFL is, I think, no matter what their record is next year, it'll be exciting. Oh, for sure. Doc's death curse is alive and well. What? Do I have a death curse? I didn't know that. That's not good. Go Patriots. The Pats are bad. They're so bad they're in the Super Bowl. That's not good. AFC 44, NFC 36. Yeah, I mean, that sounds terrible. I mean, that sounds bad. The boys lost 29-78. Oh, man. Well, maybe next time. I guess I can show you now. Might as well just go ahead. All right, here. So here's the first goal again earlier today. Might as well just to pass the time here. I don't know how much time will happen in the commercial break. Penguins again, all that in the first period. Nice stuff there. Okay, looks like we're actually back. My bad. My bad. I think I actually showed you the, I don't know. I'll worry about it later. All right, so again, a power play here. Sidney Crosby, 2 minutes for tripping Matthew Barzal. So Crosby will be the guilty party on the Islanders. We'll have a power play, and we'll see if they can take advantage. Again, usually what happens, they just pass it amongst themselves and wait for an open shot. He's dribbling. It's taken away by the Penguins. Penguins having it, the blue line. He's going to send it up the ice, try to kill some time. 1:43 left to go on this power play. Again, Penguins leading 4-3. As the Islanders racing their way down the left side at the far circle. Passes to the blue line, now to the near circle. He's skating to the blue line. Passes to the near circle. Deflected away by the Penguins. Penguins trying to get rid of it. No, the Islanders have it. Islanders passing it to the near wall. Looking around, passes to the far wall. Now he's at the blue line. Passes to the far circle. He's looking around. Passes to number 48. He's at the Energizer I guess, in front of the blue line, sends it to the near circle, gets behind him. Penguins sending himself full speed ahead. Islanders have it in the near corner. He trips away. Now he's on the ground. Penguins just trying to get it out of here, and they do. 50 seconds left on the power play. Barzal sending it. Again, 40 seconds left. They're still in their own end. 35 seconds, pardon me, and counting. Here come the Islanders down the near side. Sends it inside. The Penguins will have it, and they'll send it away. Sorokin on the far circle passes to an Islander. Kind of hearing some booing from the Islander crowd. Again, they haven't really liked what they've seen from the power play tonight from the Islanders. And he has it at the far circle. Sends it inside, deflected away by the Penguins. 10 seconds left. Looks like the Penguins are going to once again kill another power play. My bad, I just realized that my face was covering. There you go. All right, power play has been killed. 6 minutes left to go here in the third period. Sends it inside. Islanders have it. Going to be saved by Skinner. Skinner getting on top of it. Principal Skinner on the charge there. Let's see here. 33.90 last time. That's good. You should have been Penguins games and Pirates games. Doc, sorry, it's kind of late missing football. Keep up with the awesome. Again, it's going to be a lot of Pirates. Once baseball hits, I don't know. I'm going to try to cover as much as I can with the Penguins. I don't know. I don't want to promise that. But again, it's going to be more so Pirates because I know more of the Pirates. I do know a lot more of the Pirates and baseball. Hockey, I'm still learning. But, you know, maybe I can make it work. I don't know. Nice listen to hockey. I don't like Islanders. I was a Ron Duguay guy. Last guy who didn't wear a helmet for the Rangers. Interest. That's pretty cool. Not wearing a helmet in hockey. That's he must have been crazy. I like the Penguins, Blackhawks, and that's about it. Gotcha. Yeah, appreciate you, Keith, for tuning in. Are they adding time? Thought it was under 5 minutes. That was at the power play. Let's go, Penguins. Appreciate you, gaming boy. Trisk, I knew you can count on. Yeah, you can always count on Trisk. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Feel free again to chat down below. Again, during commercial break, I'm able to chat it up with you guys during the game. Of course, as you know, hockey is, of course, a very fast-paced game. Can't look at the chat at all during the game, but I can, of course, during commercial break, which is why I'm chatting with you guys right now. So, again, don't hesitate to chat it up. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I can. And, of course, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Helps out the channel a lot as I look to stay above 6.4K. That's really the goal. That's really the goal, to stay above, head above water as football ends. I don't know what I'm doing now, so we'll make it work. I know what I'm doing, but I'm just still in nervous, scary times here for the channel. Abacus. I don't know why I want to say Abacus flinch. I don't know what that is, though. Anyway, face-off going to be won by the Islanders. Shot's going to be well wide. Islanders have it behind the net. As he's looking around, skating around, Islanders have it. Looks like someone tripped and fell. As someone fell. Who was that? Crosby fell. Crosby, another hard hit he took. Again, earlier he took a stick to the chest. High sticking. So the Penguins will have a power play of their own. Oh, yeah, no, he took so Crosby just took a stick to the head. Oh, my gosh. And again, that's why you wear the helmet. So, yeah, if you're looking for, if Ron Duguay just took that hit, I mean, he's out of the game. Trisk is the one for all your movies info, I guess so. You ready for baseball? Me too, Nick. Good to see you, Nick. Again, thank you for hanging out as always. Almost a year coming up for you, Nick. As far as, OG is concerned. Tuning in since April of 2025. Take it easy, New York. Again, Crosby's taking a lot of hits. They are reviewing this. So hold on. We'll see what's happening here. The New York crowd, again, obviously not a fan of it. They hate this. So we'll see what happens. Rust was getting a talking to from the ref. Oh wow! So it's gonna be nullified. Apparently, it's the Pittsburgh stick on the replay. Couldn't really tell, but I guessed it was a Pittsburgh player that accidentally hit Crosby. So no penalty, as it'll remain 4-3. Again, no power play. 5:49 left to go. In this one, Crosby wants an explanation. Was like, "Are you sure about that?" Oh, we saw the replay. Oh yeah, no. So he it looks like that was Catch or somebody. Catch hit Carlson's arms, and Carlson's arms with the stick, of course, went up and hit Crosby. So face-off happening on the far circle on the Penguins side. Face-off won by the Islanders. They've continued to win the face-offs tonight. He sends it behind the goalie on the near side of the near corner. As the Penguins have it, they emerge with the puck. He sends it up the ice, down the far side. Sends it to Crosby on the near side. Crosby at the near circle. It's poked away. Crosby sends it behind. Russ trying to fight for it, as the Islanders will fight and win the puck away from the Penguins. Penguins do win it back, though, after a bad pass by the Islanders. They have it on the near side. Penguins have it, sending it up the ice, as they'll send it ring around the rosy style. The goalie will stop it, Sorokin, as he passes it off to the Islanders down the far side. Shot's going to be deflected away as the Penguins have it on the near corner. He sends it up the ice where the Islanders have it to the far circle. Shot's going to be deflected away. Penguins have it for the moment, but they lose possession. Islanders have it. They have it behind the goalie. He wins it away from the Penguin. The Islanders have it on the far circle. He's skating around, just doing back and forth, juking, trying to juke the Penguins out. Shot's going to be in! Goal, Islanders, and the Islanders tie it up. Islanders just had it for a while, and eventually they tie it up 4-4. Ryan Pollock unassisted. No, pardon me. He was assisted. I thought they had it for a while. Barzal and Holmstrom, 4-4. Had it in the corner, the far corner. Sends it to the inside, near circle, near post for Skinner. Tying it up, and the Penguins will now have to regroup. Eight and a half, less of 8.5? Probably not. Probably not. Have you made it to 1 year of YouTube anniversary? Not quite yet. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. 4-4, Penguins winning the face-off as they have it on their own end. Now it's going to be poked away. The Islanders have one away there by, as he sends it inside. Did he get it? The Penguins are saying they have a goal, but the referees have not seen anything yet. And we kind of had a situation like this yesterday with the Senators. Again, the Senators had a goal, but then it was taken away because the goal was dislodged. But then they found on review that the Senators actually had scored before the goal was dislodged. Who was this? Number 81 just racing down the left side, sending it inside. And then Brazov deflects it in. Are they going to say goalie interference? I think that's what they're going to say. They think they're going to say Kindle had goalie interference. Wow, that's going to be interesting. Remember, there was a Pittsburgh player in the mid-'90s who was a huge hockey thug called him Slash Stewart. This guy is... Can't believe it's been a year gone. Yeah, almost. Slash was only a football thing. No more, please. Yeah, sorry. I don't know. Probably not. We'll see, though. Ivan. We'll see. And appreciate you, man, for tuning in. And sorry, again, I miss a lot of the chat because of all the hockey. So, right now, again, they might challenge us. I think they're going to challenge and look at it. This is the difference. I mean, it's the difference between a goal and a not. Between a Penguins lead and a not and a tie game. Lots of action. All right. Yeah, like I don't even know what's going on type of a lot of action. So, again, we'll see what's happening. That's pretty much what happened, though. Kindle shoots. It's blocked. Then Kindle keeps driving into the goalie where Brazeau deflects it into the goal. And, of course, again, that's when the Penguins start celebrating. But they're saying that it's possible interference by Kindle. Again, this could be a big deal. I'm thinking it's not going to be a goal. I think it's going to be continue to be a tie game here, if I had to guess. No goal, yeah. All right, it's going to stay 4-4 with 4:17 left to go in the third period. I have to imagine there'll be a face-off on the Islander half, or end. Still, again, learning all this. As the Penguins will have to regroup and figure out what they're doing again. Just wouldn't want to see another disastrous ending for the Penguins. I feel like I've seen too many, even though I've only covered 3 of them. I've seen 2. Shot's going to be off the mark as the Penguins win the face-off. Going to be sent up the ice into the Penguins' end on the far side. It's going to be an icing. 4:07 left to go in the third period. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. And I try to get to the chat. Obviously, it is a little more difficult when it comes to hockey. Going to be a face-off in the near circle in the Islanders half. Face-off won by Crosby as Carlson's looking around. He sends it inside. It's going to be deflected away. Crosby sends it the other way. Or probably that was Rust. This is Crosby. Crosby with it. Sends it inside. Deflected away. Islanders have it. They're racing left to right. Sends it to the near wall. Looking around as he takes a bump from a Penguin. Penguins reclaim possession. Then they send it back to the Islanders as they are on the mid-ice. Logo sends it around to the Penguins. Penguins will have it as he's hanging around behind the goalie. He sends it down the near side. Sends it up. And that's going to be taken away by the Islanders, who send it across to the near wall. Penguins will have it once again, sending it right back up the ice. Penguins have it around the logo, sends it to the far wall, sending it up the ice to the goalie Sorokin. Sorokin passes out to his left to the far wall, intercepted by the Penguins, who will then retreat to their own end, setting up the play, sending it up to the left side of the near wall. Sorokin there again to reclaim it, sending it back to the Islanders, who lose possession yet again. Penguins will have it in their own end. 2:47 and counting here in the third period. Penguins just skating through the entire defense, losing possession at the end as the Islanders will reclaim it in their own corner. There's a little scuffle. Now it's going to be poked loose. Penguins bat it down. Islanders have it at the mid-logo. Passing to his right. Shot's going to be blocked away by the defender, Wotherspoon, as the Penguins have it in the near end, near corner. Going to be poked away by the Islanders. Now it's poked away by the Penguins. Penguins have it down the near wall, sending it. Kindle shoots. It's going to be deflected. Kindle shoots it again, deflected by the Islanders, who taken it down the far wall. Passes it back. 2 minutes left to go here in the third period. No more goals. We'll see, Ivan. I don't know. Islanders have it on the near wall, sending it to the far wall, sending it up to where the Penguins are. Penguins will have it behind their own goalie, sending it up down the near wall. Kulak racing down the left side, sending it inside. Shot's going to be well off target, out of play. And that will stop the clock with 1:37 in regulation. I say that because we're probably going to overtime, barring a crazy jinx by Dr. Delay. 4-4 your score here. Again in New York. Looks like it's going to be another face-off in the Islander half. Islander coaches talking amongst themselves. Again, this game on TNT, just in case you're wondering how I'm watching it. Not on the usual ESPN Plus. Looks like it was a Pittsburgh timeout, so I can show you again how Pollock scored that tying goal. This was about 4 or 5 minutes ago. There you go. That is how the Islanders tied it up. Again, good to see you. Appreciate you, Miss Tammy. Good to see you, Chris, again. Thank you guys all for hanging out. Penguins are going to get it in their own end for sure. This guy Trisk. Again, thank you guys all for hanging out. And again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure again to like and subscribe. Again, you can check out my history, see what I've done. Mostly a football guy. Do a lot of baseball. But of course, in between football and baseball, you got to cover some other things. Face-off, Crosby in the face-off circle. And again, the near circle on the Islanders side. Shot's going to be wide. Islanders will have it, 1:30 left. Sending it to the near circle on their own end. Sending it up. Didn't know where the puck went. Islanders, taken away by the Penguins. He's skating and he shoots, but that is going to be well out of play with 1:19 left to go. Russ trying to make something happen. Islanders closing in on him, just getting his shot off and sending it out of play. I saw a clown wearing that shirt earlier today. What the heck? You calling me a clown? What, Trisk? What are you doing? What are you doing here? Mike Tomlin clown? Yeah, probably. Face-off going to be won by the Islanders. Penguins, though, take it back in the far corner. Islanders now have it. They're all bunched up. Islanders will win. Little bunch up there, crossing the mid-ice, sending it up the ice. Skinner there with it as he sends it to his right. 1 minute, by the way, left to go in regulation. Raquel with it. Raquel getting yanked from behind. He will not be able to hold on to it. Islanders have it on the near wall, sending it up the ice, where the Penguins will win possession again. 42 seconds and counting, as here comes Novak. Novak's going to be crunched in the corner. They are really racing and skating now. Penguins with it, sending it down the wall. 25 seconds. Penguins with it behind the goalie, taken away by the Islanders. Islanders, one last chance. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. 15. Poked away by the Penguins. As the Penguins will send it down the wall. Islanders have it at the blue line, sending it inside. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds left. Sending it behind the goalie. Taken away by the Penguins. He's going to send it away. And that's the end of regulation, folks. We are going to overtime. It was a Tomlin shirt. Oh, obviously, this guy. How do you like broadcasting hockey? It's okay. I enjoy watching it more. I think I enjoy watching everything more than actually broadcasting. I don't know. I love broadcasting football. I genuinely do. But it's just too fast. I just don't know what I'm saying either. That's another thing. I don't really have the knowledge of hockey. Saw a photo of someone in the pink wig in a car wearing that shirt. Yes, you did. Cowboy Bob, don't even know who that is. Hey, Doc, let's raid somebody. Well, I was trying to raid somebody earlier. See who's there. Who's out there? Play-by-play with JJ. He looks like he's doing the Sixers. And I feel bad. I tried to do Pure Adrenaline Sports earlier, but no one rated. I'm like, well, dang. So that was unfortunate. Let's see. Sinbin, man, he's racking them up. He's got 160 people in there. Rhino. Guess we can do Rising Rhino here. How much time do I have left? I don't know. We're working our way back. Hold on. If we go to shootout, next commercial break, we'll go ahead and do it. Take the Bettman point. I have no idea what that means. I was doing the Falling Star game. Yeah. All right, this season, Pittsburgh 3-4 in overtime, 1-7 in shootouts. The Islanders 5-0 in overtime, 4-5 in shootouts. So the statistics are favoring the Islanders. Not looking good for Pittsburgh. As we'll go ahead and go back again. Again, normally I'm on this screen, but again, I look like a mess and I wasn't working earlier, so we're just going to stay here. So again, 4-4 is your score as we're about to enter overtime. We'll see what happens. Again, sudden death. Penguins again had a 3-2 lead. At the end of the second period. But that's just the way it goes. Face-off. Going to be won by the Penguins. Penguins taking it down the far wall. Sends it inside to Crosby. Oh, just unable. Unable to connect there as Crosby sends it across the ice. Again, it's a 3-on-3. Crosby poking it away. As it looks like we're already seeing a sub. As the Islanders will have it with 4:35 left to go in overtime. Oh, he slips behind the ice, but no one's there for the Penguins. As here is, oh dang, I can't remember his name, but number 13 of the Islanders. Oh, it's taken away. Malkin takes it away from 13. 13 losing possession. Novak in the corner, passes to Kulak. Kulak sends it inside. It's deflected away. Oh, a 1-on-0 opportunity. Islanders, shots, goal, game. Unbelievable. 1-on-0. 1-on-0 opportunity there for Horvat. A lazy possession for the Penguins, giving it up. And Horvat and Skinner. And Horvat wins. You get a point for losing? Yeah, you get a point. That is just the way it goes. All right, can show you again how the goals were made again. This is the first goal of the game. Mantha putting up the Penguins 1-0. Absolutely a disgraceful performance. Then, of course, Horvat tying the game later that period. Again, only 2 minutes to go. 1:20 to go. Getting it inside. Then, of course, with about, 5 seconds left in the first period, Islanders making it 2-1. Love to see Pitt losing. Hate us because you ain't us. That's all it is. Then the Penguins working their way back here in the second period, tying it up 2-2. Nice stuff there. Brian Rust again shooting. This one was behind the goalie line. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff there. You can see number 17 chilling behind. Again, deflecting off the goalie there. Then to start the third period off, Barzal tying it up 3-3. And that was, again, a really good shot from far out. And then Brazeau tying it, making it a 4-3 Pittsburgh lead. About halfway through the third period. Then with 5 minutes left, tying it up, making it 4-4, which would eventually send us to overtime. There you go. And again, I don't know. There you go. Here's again the giveaway. Just a bad stuff. Again, I don't know what happened there. Poked away, one-on-one with the goalie. And that's all she wrote. That's how it goes. Still better than the Pro Bowl? Yeah, for sure. Your death curse frightens me. First Murray, now Penguin. Sorry. I'm just the worst. So, yep, there you go. Game stats. Again, I'll go over the game stats real quick. Again, the Penguins, 35 shots on goal. Again, not too bad, but just couldn't play defense, I guess. 23 shots for the Islanders. Face-off percentages went to the Islanders, winning more face-offs. Power play, no one converted a power play tonight. Penalty minutes each sharing 4. Hits, 25 for the Penguins, 22 for the Islanders. Block shots, 12 for the Islanders, 10 for the Penguins. 17 giveaways for the Penguins, 14 for the Islanders. Takeaways, Penguins with 8, Islanders with 3. So that evens up the season series. The Penguins, again, won the first one 4-3 early in October, losing this one tonight 5-4. They'll play once again in March, at the end of March, March 30th. Man. What a disappointing performance, but that's just the way it goes. That is the way the cookie crumbles. So, but yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for me. I'll probably send you guys somewhere else. So I guess that's my redirect. I won't do a raid. I'll just do a redirect. Thank you guys all for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you liked what you've listened to tonight. Again, the next time I expect to go on air will be Thursday for the Pro Bowl, not Pro Bowl, NFL Honors. Will be Rising Rhino and I most likely doing a co-stream. We'll be talking, of course, and reacting to the awards live, but also talking football for a couple hours. So again, feel free to chat football. More than welcome to hang out with us because, again, that is always fun, talking football. I enjoy doing it. But yeah, that's pretty much all she wrote. Again, it is free to sub, folks, so make sure you're going to do it. Let's see here. Seems like the teams always root for lose. That's just the way it goes, Mark. This is so awesome to see these highlights. Yeah, no, it is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. The woke, yeah. I don't know, Trisk. Great show. Appreciate you, Yogi. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for the game. Thank you again, Ivan. Appreciate you guys. And I will, again, send you guys over to Rising Rhino. So if you guys want more coverage of whatnot, there you go. But for now, that's going to do it for me. You guys all have a great rest of your night. Thank you again for watching. And I'll catch you in the next one. Good night. Peace.
Don't need wings, we'll take the high. We're gonna break the sky. Tearing holes in a paper moon, kicking shadows out of the room. Every heart beats a battle drum. We're not stopping till the end has come. We're gonna break the sky tonight. Crash the stars, steal the light. Don't need wings, we're like the high. We're gonna break the sky tonight. No chains, no rules, no ceiling to fall. We're the wrecking crew. We'll take it all, throw your doubts